What's up, friends and real ones? Welcome back to the channel. I am Realgrogg, and tonight we're exploring even deeper into the post-apocalyptic survival games out today, State of Decay 2. Name of the game tonight, friends and family, we're going to be around having some fun, diving into an even harder difficulty, the Nightmare Zone. So prepare yourselves. If you've been with us on the channel before, thank you so much for joining us, and if not, stick around and let's have some fun tonight. It's going to get a little crazy. Like I said, we're finishing up a dread zone. We're going to be moving this community, at least 3 members, into a Nightmare Zone. Very much looking forward to it. It's going to be a hard choice figuring out who we're going to bring, and if you haven't seen a Nightmare Zone before, it definitely, as the name implies, ramps up the difficulty. It's going to get a lot harder, a lot crazier. The threat of death is way higher in this one. So if you have not seen it before, prepare yourselves. We might lose a couple of valued community members in the game. Ideally, all of the real ones will be intact. By the end of it, we'll see how it goes, though, of course. It's a few hours from now, so we'll see what happens. But thank you so much for joining me, everyone, on this beautiful Monday night. Thank you again. It's wonderful to be back. Always looking forward to it. Looks like we got some friends in chat right off the bat. Thank you to everyone who's here already. And looking forward to who shows up throughout the night. It's going to be a good old time, of course, per usual. Let me know how you're doing. What are you proud of? What have you been up to over the last week? What's been keeping you busy over the weekend? And have you been happy with the results? Let me know how you're doing, how I'm looking, how I'm sounding. Hopefully everything is going very well on your end. Going great over here. No complaints. We're about to get started, have some fun. We're going to dive on into State of Decay. Like I said, if you are not already friends with me on Xbox, or if you're not part of the Discord, or if you haven't subscribed, do all those things. Friend me all over the place. Join us all over the place. Whatever you got to do, I'd love to see you around. And if you want to join in the game, like so many of our phenomenal real ones have, it's a lot easier if you're friends with me on Xbox. So friend me on there. I am Realgrogg across all platforms. So if you look that up, you're going to probably find me, at least I hope. But yeah, feel free to do that. The server will be open for multiplayer soon enough. Once I drop on into the game, we put Big David in the corner. We'll open that up. But yeah, in the meantime, welcome in Von Fink, DJ Clayton, Miss Marin, Matthew S. Von Fink as well. I'm sorry I said that twice, but hey, it's good to see you all twice as much as usual. And of course, the stream element spot. How is everyone? Looks like we're all just saying hello. Doing well, doing well. Awesome. Great to see everyone. And Maggie as well. We're rounding it out. So many phenomenal real ones dropping in right off the bat. Thank you so much for being here, taking time out of your Mondays. Hopefully your weekends went very well and your early week is going just as well also. But yeah, how's everyone? Let me know. Tell me how you're doing. I would love to hear from you, but it's great to see everyone already here. And yeah, has anybody been playing a lot of this, or a lot of State of Decay, or a lot of anything else out there? Tell me what you've been up to. I would love to hear all about it. But in the meantime, friends and real ones, we're going to go ahead and put Big David in the corner. We're going to drop back into the Lost. This community that we recently moved into the firehouse down here in the southwest corner of Providence Ridge. As you can see, we have cleared the map. We cleared it of Blood Plague. We did that a little while ago, made it look easy. Nice. Matthew Elsis here saying, I've been playing the shit out of Borderlands 3. You know, that's one I still... Maybe I need to give 3 a shot. I played the first couple of Borderlands a little bit. I did not dive too deep, and they never clicked with me 100%. I think my main problem is I'm somebody who really likes finding a cool weapon and latching onto it, and it seems like with Borderlands, it's such a loot shooter. There's so many amazing guns. I think there's literally over 1 million weapons in that game, and I have a tough time swapping them out that much. I think that was my biggest holdup. But yeah, that's awesome. But I've heard so many great things about 3, and I hear that that's the one that people seem to keep coming back to. So maybe I'll check that out in the future. But let's see. DJ says, I've been doing a lot of housekeeping in State of Decay 2, selling all my trade items. Nice. Getting rid of the duplicate firearms. Very nice. Getting rid of ammo I can't use, etc. Now I have like 20,000 parts. That's how you do it right there. Absolutely. You've heard me mention in the past, like, don't be afraid to break stuff down. And it's a tough part to get to, but once you really equip your survivors with some of the best stuff out there, if you kind of get more comfortable knowing what to get rid of and what not to. Okay, here's one thing I gotta say real quick. It's the middle of the day. Like, turn the damn lights on. I don't like that the game doesn't always... It waits for nightfall to turn the lights on, but it's like, it's pretty dark in here, and I have power, so let's get that updated there. But going into your supply locker and just clearing house, and actually I should have done that. Admittedly, I did not do any of it, but let me just show you while we're getting all settled in here what I'm talking about. So keep a few backups. Totally fine. Totally fine. But you know, all of this, like 90% of this, it's all going to get scrapped. Okay, so this is what I wanted to do today. we're gonna move into Nightmare Zone. We have to wrap up the Dread Zone, much like we did a few weeks ago when we moved from the Standard to the Dread. We gotta finish up the storyline for our builder, which is Humberto, who we brought in last night. Oh, hello, JLR, dropping in as well. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us. We're just getting warmed up here, kind of talking about the game plan for tonight. And Humberto, who we brought over, we paid some influence. We brought them in, got them part of the roster, and so it's going very well now that we've got 8 people in our community. So we've got the biggest base, we got a firehouse, we got all that stuff. We have a new leader in Humberto. He's wearing his finest pirate accessories, which is great. And so we'll switch to him, and we're gonna get that builder, we're gonna get the builder storyline underway, get that working so that we can wrap this up and move us into the next level of difficulty. If you haven't been here last week, it looks like most people have, of course, but anybody who is stopping in who has not seen it yet, like I've been saying, and I'm beating a dead horse here, but Nightmare definitely jumps up in difficulty. You will die a lot faster. I've lost characters very, very quickly, and also the Blood Plague is the #1 killer there. That's the thing that we're going to be the most concerned with. And so before we head out, as we're wrapping up this storyline, I'm going to make sure that we're stocked up as much as we can on Plague Cure. Which we have squat, we have none, whole lot of 0 on that one. So we're gonna need to up our amount. Oh, you're right. Thank you, DJ, for reminding me. I did not turn on my multiplayer yet, but now I am. Awesome. And voice chat's on. Rock and roll. So yes, now the server is open. Feel free to drop in, any and all who want to stop on in. We've got slots for 3 more real ones along the way. So DJ, sounds like you're going to be dropping in, which is great. And anybody else who wants to fill in, JLR, you're more than welcome, of course. But anybody who hasn't, definitely, like I said, friend me on Xbox, jump on in. We'd love to have you join in and play around a little bit. The upside is we're stronger together, you know, and it'll be nice to watch each other's backs. Okay, so strangers have appeared. Talk to Dick to see what he wants. All right.
Osiris, do you copy? This is Red Talon. Please respond.
So I just got to talk to this visitor, Dick.
Conversation is for grown-ups. Osiris, realign.
Hi there. Pleased to meet you.
Okay, so here's the thing with the builder. They are going to. We're going to start getting a lot of people that want to join in our community. We can turn them away. You kind of have to make some choices here and there, but we need a new home. We saw how nice your base was and hoped you'd let us all join. They sound nice, of course. We'll learn about them. A shopper, Richard Garavito, and then I want to see if there's another person. But basically, we're gonna have to make the decision if we want to bring in a lot more people. I think about 6 more survivors might be showing up, and depending on what you're trying to achieve, I mean, if you want a whole bunch of survivors to bring into the next map, you could do that, but we're going to get rid of a lot of them, so, it looks like I'm going to have to check it with the chat just to check over here. Man, Humberto just getting it. Nice, good start on chopping up the horse. Beautiful job. And one more, man. But yeah, so I think if it's just this one guy, I think I'll probably send him away. Well, no, I'm going to bring him in. Yeah, we'll just bring him in. Because the upside is we can always just lizard hoodie them and send them on their way, you know? All right, but so we'll abandon this outpost. I'm going to get one with 2 extra beds. Let's see. Oh, nice. Matthew else is here saying it was only $8 when I bought it, in reference to Borderlands 3. And that's the thing. I'm a sucker for a good deal. If you can find an awesome game, or at least one that you're going to enjoy and get your money's worth, especially at $8, get it. Just go with it. Pull the trigger. Do the thing. Matthew says, my brother streams on Twitch. He wants to stream with us when I show you guys my Valheim build. Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. And like I was saying earlier, Matthew, if you have any sort of links or anything like that, hit me up in the Discord or whatever you want to do to communicate how we could get a hold of that stream and do a little tour there. That'd be really fun. I've been thinking a lot about Valheim recently, I will admit. It's been a lot of fun. I've been brainstorming the Summer of Olympus, of course, and I just kind of had the desire to get back in. All right, sounds like we got a Juggernaut right outside of this base, so... Von Fink says, talk to the internet provider last Tuesday, and they said I was supposed to have real internet by the end of the month. Can't wait to actually play some real games. Hell yeah! That will be a welcome change to get you in here and showing us how it's done. Because, yeah, it's been far too long. Ooh, that was closer than I wanted. All right. Always, if you're close to your base, lure the Juggernaut in and let him just get popped by your watchtower. Ooh, jeez. Nice.
filthy fucking muertos. Sick.
But yeah, absolutely, that would be awesome. Yeah, maybe I'll have to check out your brother's Twitch as well. Always good to get an idea of what we're getting into. DJ, take him for a ride. Nice. But yeah, that is awesome. Let's see. DJ says, I've also collected every single vehicle on the map, leveling all of my characters with Marathon. Nice. 25 vehicles. That's a lot of vehicles, my friend. That's almost, I dare say, too many vehicles. But yeah, well done. And speaking of which, you'll see in the upper right corner of the stream here, my active bounties. I have 2 active bounties that I want to redeem. I've got one for the Megalodon, which is a Sea of Thieves themed challenge that the bounty broker has, and I've earned two different rewards from that. All right, I'm going to craft some plague cure shortly, but I am also sick, so I'm going to heal myself first. And then let's just go ahead and make some of these, because like I said, the next map, we're going to wish we had as many plague samples as possible. So while I can, I'm actually just going to make a few bulk cases, because I've got plenty of meds right now. So that gives me 12, I think 12 plague cure. Oops, and actually my base has no water. Let's water it up. Get some, right, get some water. There we go. Yes, because we want to make sure we're going into the next map as prepared as possible. Okay, so this is what I was wondering. So it looks like the deserters, or whatever they were called, they had 3 people. I only met 1. We got Rig, great cook, and a stress eater. I don't like that. From Frustrated, he's a cat lover though, so he might have to stick around. And Goofball. Okay, so I think I'm probably actually just going to give all these people the boot, because that will just make it a lot easier. I'm not really concerned about bringing them with. They're not going to go into my survivor pool. Their traits all kind of suck. Yeah, so I'm just going to actually exile all these people real quick, because I'm just feeling nasty like that today. Exile. Exile. And exile. But of course, tradition is tradition. Oh, wrong one. You get that one. You get that one. And you get that one. All right, looking good. Sounds like May will be a busy gaming month for you, says Miss Marin in reference to Von Fink's internet update. That sounds awesome. DJ asking, I wonder if anyone is able to craft me a suppressor. I can only make handmade, which kind of suck. They're not the best. But
it's good to see you.
I'm glad it's good to see me, Dick. But
working hard or hardly working?
But you're out of here.
That's it.
JLR says, DJ, I'll bring one in. That's awesome. Very nice of you. Very kind of you. By the way, David, you're looking and sounds perfect so far, in my opinion. I know you like to know. I do, Miss Marin. Thank you so much for letting me know. DJ says, should I be able to use any of your facilities? I can only use the outpost, a grand departure and ceremony. Yes. So what you'll have to do, DJ, is you'll actually physically go to each facility. So you can't use the base screen, but you can go into the infirmary, interact with it from there. But yeah, so as a guest, you have to go to each person's, each facility's location and do it that way. Oh, nice! Anima Contritum dropping on in. That is JLR, if I remember right. Thank you so much for dropping in. Awesome. Just dropped one. Nice. And DJ, it looks like we've got an advanced suppressor right here for you whenever you want it. And yeah, that's awesome. I don't see any activation hotkey to use the facilities. So you'll go to it, interact with it by hitting whatever your interact button is. Mine's E, and it should open up a menu for you that allows you to use it.
Glad I found you.
All right, so here's another example. So Castillo is now another group that shows up and wants to join us. So first things first, we're going to show them how things work around here. Alfred, let me take your stuff. Actually, I'll leave you. I'll let you keep that stuff. Enlist? No. I didn't say enlist. I said exile. I don't want to breeze right past that though. Maggie, thank you so much for dropping in. How are you tonight? Hopefully your night's been going well. Also, thank you so much for being here. But to all who are joining me tonight, of course, it's always so wonderful to see you. Great to have you stopping on in and enjoying the night.
Ready to play some heavy defense.
Can I only play one? Can I only exile one person at a time? I should. Oh yeah, okay, you can. You can only exile one at a time. But you're all hooded up, so. Alfred, where am I? Oh, there he is. He's upstairs trying to hide from me. I get it.
Hey, over here.
Hey, Rig. He's got a sweet name, but I don't really like him. See you later, buddy. And also, they're using up all my beds.
Crew, but you just gotta go.
Suits me. Another minute in here and I'd have capped your ass.
Oh, okay, so he's a dick. All right, get out of my game. Or, sorry, not DJ.
I didn't live
The
this
timing
long
on that was
just to lay
terrible.
down and die here. Keep fighting.
All right, I'm gonna let everyone else fend off the base, and I'll just exile people as I go. JLR says my emotes don't work. What?
Next wave. Here we go, people.
Well, let's see if I can unlock it by saluting back. Because yeah, you're absolutely right. Thank you for reminding me. I need to get my salute in. There we are. I'm wondering if we're having any sort of connection issues or anything, because DJ also had to drop out to use his facilities, saying that mine weren't working for him, which is so strange. Hopefully that'll fix itself here. You know, I got to give these recruits credit. They're putting in the work to make sure that they're keeping us safe. All right, Queen, are you part of the?
If you say so.
I've got a whole lot of things going on in the base right now. That's kind of crazy. I will admit with DJ and that it's surprising that for how often they update this game and for how long it's been out, that there's still a few issues with some of the issues here. Nice, Matthew says, because of your stream, I am currently downloading this game through my Xbox Game Pass. This game looks fun. Thank you for setting me up to talk about my love for this game at the top of the stream, which is how I've started pretty much every stream for the last couple of months here. It's, first of all, the fact that it's on Game Pass and always has been is a steal, an absolute steal. It's the best, in my opinion, one of the best deals on Game Pass. It's worth its weight. It's worth the time, and it's been out for 5 years, I think. 2019, I think it released.
This crew can't take your shit anymore. Time for you to go.
See ya, Alfred.
You're really gonna send an old man out there alone? Heartless bastard.
Jeez, that was really bleak. All right, so looks like Castillo and Carmen are showing up. Let's see what they got to say. Please, you got to take us in. Your base looks secure, and my friend here is real sick. They're the death rejects. All right, so he's discipline, endurance, assault. And his name is Geronimo.
Screamer.
It's an interesting way to spell it. I like it. All right, Carmen, pretty blank, but she's smart.
Medical attention.
But you know what? I just don't even want to bother with it. I don't even care.
No.
Oh wow, his friend is. Oh wow, Carmen just died right away.
Sometimes it's just too much to bear.
Sorry, buddy. That's weird. Their name actually just changed from the Death Rejects to the Exterminators. It's kind of ominous. But yeah, this game is phenomenal, and the fact that it's on Game Pass is a steal. Definitely download it. If you haven't already, download it. Please do. And if you want to, of course, drop on into the game. Like I said, we've got space for one more still. DJ dropping back in. Awesome. Very good. Yeah, hopefully... I'm pretty sure that's how it works. When you're in a community that isn't yours, you should be able to just walk up and interact with the things. Oh, sure. Yeah, there's, as with every good game, there's always going to be issues.
Hey.
Oh, wow. That's actually kind of interesting. So Castillo, his friend just died, shot her in the head. And I can still recruit him. All right, you know what? I feel bad for the guy. Come on in, buddy.
This is where we eat, sleep, and try not to die.
Watch your back, okay?
Yes, Matthew. So I am I'm playing State of Decay on my. I've had it downloaded through Game Pass for a long time. It was initially downloaded on my Xbox, which it still is, but I then downloaded that same thing onto my PC, which. I'd say it's pretty good. It's pretty solid. Yeah, I upgraded it back in October, and it runs so much better. And also learning how to set it up is paramount, of course. Okay, so that was taken care of. So now we're just kind of waiting for the next round, which should be a hostile group of survivors. I'm pretty sure that's going to come knocking at the old door. But yeah, I upgraded. I'm running a RTX 30 or NVIDIA 3080. RTX, and that thing's great. I got a new 5800 Ryzen 7, I think, for my CPU, and you know, I got 4 sticks of RAM running in there. So I mean, it's all working pretty well, and yeah, I haven't had really any issues since the upgrade, other than you know, a couple things here and there with extra peripherals like my camera. Still, I need to just get a new cable, but yeah, it runs the game really, really well. And I know we've got some people cross-playing as well with, I believe Miss Marin is playing on Xbox as well. JLR, I'm not totally sure which they're playing on, but I think it is Xbox. Okay, I'm just running around aimlessly, which is typically how these start. DJ asking, how do you keep your infestations from spreading so fast? In 30 minutes of gameplay, 5 infestations establish themselves even after a fully cleared map. Yeah, I don't know. I try to take care of them when they're early on. I like to get after them. But nice. Beautifully done. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a little field trip. We're gonna head up to the bounty broker as we're waiting on the next mission to pop open. So if one of you or both of you want to get in the car here, we're gonna take a little cruise, and we're gonna get a new car as well. So we're gonna drive 2 of them home. But yeah, Matthew, like back to my quick point of just, it's a super fun game, one of the most addicting gameplay loops ever. It's super simple, and you know, admittedly, if you play it for long periods of time, which most of us are guilty of, and you will as well once you've downloaded it, it can be a little repetitive, but the fact that there's always new loot, there's new ways to use those loots, and like getting different survivor leader types, you know, trying to make certain styles of community builds. There's so much you can do that it's always fresh. They're updating it all the time, and although the end gameplay loop is pretty much the same every time, it's so damn entertaining, and I can't speak highly enough about it. And of course, like anything, it has a couple of flaws, but it's so worth it. And the fact that it's on Game Pass, and I think even if you buy it outside of that, it's only $30 or something like that. And I've gotten a lot of hours out of this game. You know, Valheim was $20, and we got that for, I think a lot of us here are at least over 1,000 hours. If you're like myself, over 2,000, I think 2,500 in fact, which is slightly embarrassing, but I still miss it. I still want to go back in. Still want to jump back into the old Valheim boots. I've been getting the itch again. All right, so bounty broker, here we come. Nice. Now I'm not sure if whatever. We'll claim the bounties from here.
We have bounties in quite a while.
Bam, Megalodon. Bam, Cutlass. And let's go ahead and do 2 bloaters with shotguns, 15 zombies with blunt weapons. Yeah, might as well. All right, now where's that Megalodon? This is a pretty sweet hot rod that gets unlocked. Where'd it go? Is it at my base? Oh, wow, nice, awesome. They deposit it at the base. That's pretty cool. Nice cash. Thank you, Cash Beaumont. Okay, so in the meantime, as we're waiting, let's go ahead and maybe, oh yeah, we're gonna clear out. Yeah, we're gonna go up here, we're gonna scavenge the plague heart. We're gonna just gather as we're finishing off the dread zone here. While we've got it all pretty easy, we're gonna go ahead and get as prepared as possible for the nightmare zone. So the biggest things to keep in mind as we're upping the difficulty here, all of the freaks except for ferals, which is phenomenal, all the freaks are plague. So bloaters, plague bloaters, screamers, plague screamers. The juggernauts in this are already infected half the time. Now it's every single one. Every single one, you're gonna have even more danger, and all of them will infect you so quickly. And if blood plague does seep into your veins, the worst thing about it is you have a 10-minute timer as opposed to 30, so you have to get healed in 10 minutes, and every hit takes off like a minute and a half each, so you can die very, very quickly from the blood plague. It is not fun. And so we're gonna try our hardest to pretty much always have plague cure on us, or at least in the trunk of our vehicle. And, you know, with all of us working together, of course, we are nearly unstoppable as the real ones, so I'm not too concerned about it. But just want to let everyone know that it is, you know, it is, oh, good, okay, that it's way more of a threat coming up here. So it's going to be a lot of fun, though. I'm very much looking forward to it. And I really think, you know, after playing... Nice, okay, so here we are. We are at the builder finale. Beautiful.
Check this out.
I'll see you through.
All right.
Goods are goods.
All right, so really I'm just trying to get more meds because I'm going to try to craft some more plague cure once we get home. So what's in here? This is a material rucksack. I couldn't have any less use for that. All right, let's zip on back home and we will look at this builder wrapped up. But yeah, so pretty much every zombie as well is going to be infected with blood plague, but outside of the initial safe zone, and so it's everywhere. It's a way bigger concern. But if you're starting a new community, a couple of tips and tricks here to select your survivors. If you're getting brand new people, and you're on the main screen and you can choose 3 from your legacy pool, or you can select new survivors. There's a couple of things you can look for that will benefit you the most. And if you're hitting random generation on your survivors to get some fun new faces, finding survivors that are unbreakable, blood plague survivors, have the hygiene skill as their 5th skill, or are indefatigable, I believe that's how you say it, which is essentially they have a way higher stamina, and unbreakable means that they can never be injured, so they never accrue trauma. You know, if you get slammed by a juggernaut or something like that, and they take that little bit off your permanent health, that won't happen, which is awesome. That will just you'll lose health, of course, but you won't get the trauma that goes along with it. So there's a lot of really good traits to look for if you're starting up a fresh nightmare or lethal zone in particular, where the blood plague is such a real threat. Okay, so a couple of things I'm gonna burn through really fast before we finish up this finale. First of all, look at this awesome Megalodon. This thing is killer. So that's coming with us. So I think what I'll probably do, let's see, so I think I'm going to leave this in the parking lot. I'm going to remove the Play-Doh, even though I love it. Yeah, so I'm going to leave... Here's what we'll do. I'm going to leave the cars that unfortunately we'll never see again. I'm going to leave those outside of the parking lot. Make sure that the trunks are all empty. For the most part. Ooh, nice. All right. But I'm going to take a few minutes and I'm going to equip my survivors that are not coming with us, because we're going to make it even harder on ourselves. We're going to limit our community to 3 survivors, just like we did for this zone. We're going to cut it down to 3. We're going to put a few people in the legacy pool, and we might just send some to the great beyond. And so we're going to do a quick run through of all of our community members that are currently here, and everyone who is going to remain in the pool. I'm going to give them equipment and mods and stuff like that to bring into whatever community I start with them in the future. And then I'm going to strip down the people that are not there. So we got some work to do, nothing crazy, but you know, so. And what's nice, though, is all of this stuff is going to come with me. So even though I haven't done what I want to do and broken it all down for parts quite yet, I'm going to do that in the future. And all of this stuff, again, if you weren't, just in case you're not familiar, that's why I'm telling you here, for anybody who's unfamiliar with how transitioning to a new zone goes. Damn, another juggernaut. Oh, it looks like my friends are on that one. Everything comes with you. You get to bring your entire supply locker. We're going to bring all of our resources. Our entire base will basically transition. But the reason that I'm moving some of these cars out of the parking lot is I want to bring, ideally, this Bandito that should be packed full of goods, right? Nope. Is it this one? Must be this one. Okay, so ideally this van and the awesome Megalodon will come with me, because I'm going to drive this 3rd Bandito. Oh, that thing just sounds awesome. Because when we start a new map, you'll keep whatever cars are in your parking lot, but only the amount that can fit in the new base. I know that's a whole lot of back and forth and this and that, but what that basically means is when we start a new map, and it'll start us at the lowest tier base. So, you know, it's just gonna be harder. And so it'll limit us to 2 cars. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so as we're finishing up here, we're gonna go ahead and just go through these people real quick, see who we're gonna keep. So, in a nightmare zone, for the first time, really, food is going to become a much harder issue, especially early game, even with some more experienced survivors. So Gerald, he might go to the legacy pool. He is our surgeon, but we can probably find another surgeon. Programming, I do like Ella. She was really great. I think she was a good addition, but her skills aren't anything that's really super fun to play with. And yeah, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Skeeter, I think Skeeter will come with us. Gunslinger and an auto mechanic. And Marathon. He's coming with us. So Skeeter, you're in. He's into the next round. Castillo, you're not. You're probably just going to be put away. Umberto. Umberto will also go back to the bench because we just needed him for his builder skill. And Colin, I don't know, buddy. I don't know if you're going to make the cut. Jim's not bad, right? We're going to teach Jim munitions, because that is almost always the one that you're going to want if you have the chemistry specialty. You want to make sure that you have that so that you can make C4, which especially in the next round is going to be a lot better. Wow. Okay, actually, he kind of sucks, doesn't he? Well, he'll go into the legacy pool. I'll leave him there for now. I can always get rid of him in the future. Spot's one of my favorites. Always a fan of her, and she is a farmer. So she might come into the next round as well. Broussard is my plumber with a gunslinger as well. So what do we think? So for sure Skeeter. I think for sure Spot. Skeeter, Spot, and that's a tough choice. That is a tough choice. Oh, somebody's honking at me. Who's honking at me? Oh, DJ's just over there putting in work. Love it. And by the way, to DJ and JLR, if you want to go ahead and scavenge anything in this town that you haven't scavenged yet, feel free. I'm actually going to run down, and while I'm thinking about what to do there, no, actually, you know what? Let's just get this show on the road. Let's get to this nightmare zone. Let's go ahead and move into that. We're gonna just get this working. So what we're gonna do here? We're gonna make a hard choice. Spot, you're coming with us. Skeeter, you're coming with us, and maybe we'll no. Who's more fun to play as? That's what we should look at.
It up and we just might live through this.
I mean, really, Umberto would probably be the best bet. But man, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I think it might just be maybe just Broussard. I don't know. But either way, Jim. I think I'm actually just gonna. I might even just get rid of this guy. He kind of sucks. I mean, look at this. Negative 30 health. Off the target. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Alfie Guilford dropping in. Hello to you. Welcome in. Great to have you. Thank you so much for joining us here. Must be right around 1 a.m. for you. Well, thanks for staying up late to join us on this wonderful Monday night. Great to see you back. Yeah, we're just kind of getting started. We're actually going to be ending this playthrough, or I'm sorry, this map very, very soon. Let's see, where's the finale going to be held? Oh, nice. So this person is actually in our base as we speak. So I'll make the hard choice once the hard choice is presented to me. Okay, here we are once again at the last mission. So we're gonna go ahead and start it. Yes, we're just gonna get it going. We're gonna do the damn thing. Pull the trigger. All right, talk to Mercy. We want your base. We're not taking no for an answer. Okay, so DJ and JLR, if you actually don't mind joining me up on the top floor of the firehouse, we got some people to put down and put in their place. Alfie says, I've been falling asleep before I can watch your streams recently. That's totally understandable, and I appreciate you stopping in whenever and however you're able. It's wonderful to see you, as always, one of our oldest subscribers here. Great to have you back. And yeah, I can't blame you, though. It's a lot later there than it is here, that's for sure. Okay, I'm going to take out the lady right in front of me. JLR, if you want to take out the fella in the vest to my left, and then DJ, if you don't mind getting the guy in camo. I'm about to push the button to get this all squared away. All right, so this is obviously the bad group that wants to try to take our base. They came right in, they're like, we want it. The other two groups were nice and friendly. Screw these people, it's showtime.
Karma's a fucking bitch, isn't it?
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Base is under attack. Damn zombie.
So basically, this is consolidating the. Nice. Yeah, so this is basically consolidating the challenge of the other endings where you go to a warehouse and you kind of fight the last wave of zombies and all that stuff. The same sort of thing. So once we beat this, we will actually be we'll then wrap up. So actually, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and make a little bit more plague here. Actually, I'm gonna do this.
Don't stop! Not for a second!
I'm gonna make a bunch of these real fast. Bunch of parts. Genius. Okay, and let's see, what else can I make really fast? Ooh, ammo. Let's make some, yeah, let's make some 7.62, absolutely. Well, 5.56. A little more 5.56.
Everybody back in position. They're still coming.
Nice. All right, good job, everyone. Keep it up. But yeah, so, wow. Y'all put in work out here. That's awesome. Nicely done. All right, we got 1:40 left on this current Dread Zone playthrough, friends, and then we're going to be moving into the even harder Nightmare Zone. So thank you so much for joining me once again. Looks like we got some good friends in the chat and in the group right now. Great to see everyone stopping on in. Yeah, if you're just joining in, like I said, we're at the tail end. We're finishing up the Builder playthrough. This guy right here, Umberto, my pirate, he is a builder. And he's gonna be wrapping up that storyline here. I've already unlocked all of the boons on the nightmare mode as well, so unfortunately we won't see any of that. But we're gonna wrap that up with him, and then we're gonna dismiss some people, get started in the nightmare zone, and have some fun kicking ass. But yeah, thank you so much once again for dropping in. We got 1 minute left. 1 minute left.
I don't think we can hold out against this many.
Jim's a pessimist too. I'm sorry, Jim. You're not sticking around, buddy. In fact, where are you? Castillo. Where's Jim? I want to find Jim and I want to take his stuff. Maybe even lizard him. If I got time, I got 34 seconds. Where are you, Jim? Where are oh, there you are.
Alright.
They're thinning out. Keep fighting.
Don't enlist him. Yep, I'm gonna take your gun, take your boy, and I'll let you keep your backpack. I'm nice like that. Let's see if I can. Oh.
There's a freak out there.
Oh, come on. Bam.
Yes?
Let's see if I can get it in.
What's happening?
Cause I guess I'm just feeling mean.
Get the fuck out.
Fine. I'm gone, you fucking ingrates.
Anyone out there in the training mode?
I was gonna get rid of him anyway. He was not gonna go to my pool.
Got this shit. Don't stop.
Okay, so we have cleared the zombie threat. We took out the group that was threatening us, and I believe, friends, that should
We got ourselves
wrap
a
up.
badass headquarters here. And a
Wrap up our
top-notch
builder
crew match.
playthrough. Absolutely, we
Hear
do.
them, Muertos? Ain't nothing gonna kick us out of here.
All right, so this will give the multiplayer friends that are in here a boot real quick, but everyone can drop back in once we start up the next playthrough in about 10, probably 5 seconds here. There we are. So we are at the end of the Dread Zone playthrough. Excellent job, everyone. Well done. And now we're going to be dropping into the Nightmare. I believe, typically I do random for map selection, but I think for the Nightmare Zone, there's a lot of really good mods that come with Trumbull Valley, and that's... We've talked a lot about State of Decay 1, and it's really cool to go back to that map in this version of the game. I thought it was a really nice way to introduce that, and so I think I might actually for once choose a specific map, and we'll play that, because we've done Drucker County, we did Providence Ridge, we could do Meager Valley or Cascade Hills,
We're still here.
but Trumbull's just really cool, and I think personally we should do that. So let me know what you think. DJ says, I love Trumbull Valley, center of map base. Oh, the farm base right in the middle. Yeah, absolutely. And
We take what we've done here and we keep going, town by town.
I think that's such a cheesy animation.
It ain't ever gonna be easy.
But I know we're
But
gonna
I
win.
know we're gonna win.
Nice. All right, I'm seeing some votes for Trumbull. That makes me happy. Good. DJ says, I don't like how the outskirts have the streets all littered with vehicles, but yeah, it's a great map. Oh, well, I mean, I don't know. I think that makes sense. I think that there would be a lot of cars a lot of things, you know, broken down on the side of the road. I think you'd find a lot of that. All right, so as you can see, I've already earned these builder boons and perks, so that's what we got to deal with there. Okay, so Umberto, he was a great addition. We're going to send him back to the pool. Colin, I did like Colin. His name's Slaughter. I like him. He's a gardener by default, and I think we'll move him to the pool as well. I can always change my mind later on. Broussard, you might be coming with. Spot, you're coming with. Gerald. This is tough. This is tough. Maybe, let's see. So we're going to keep Skeeter. We're keeping Skeeter for sure. So Skeeter and Spot. So out of these 4 on the corners, programmer, doctor, plumber, Castillo, sorry, man. You're just, yeah. Oh, wait. He's got some good stuff. Nah, not good enough. He's funny, but sorry, buddy. You're out of here. Doesn't make me feel good, but it kind of does. Oh, yes, DJ, absolutely. That's one addition I would love to see, is having this game allow you to like move cars with a tow truck or something like that, or just be able to plow them out of the way. That'd be phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay, so let's just go ahead. Gerald, you're going to go to the pool. Actually, rough hand. You know what? Let's be smart. I think we should probably keep our doctor, right? That makes the most sense. Skeeter, Spot, and Gerald, once again, and Ella, appreciate you, but you're going back to the pool. All right, we have our community members. Let's go introduce the much harder Nightmare Zone. All right, we're going to move. We are voting for... Oh, whoa. I don't know what happened there. All right, Nightmare. Bam. And we all voted on Trumbull Valley. So, dear friends, we're going to go ahead and... I want to make sure I don't mess this up. Bam, bam, bam. I think play-wise, like we did Drucker County, like I said, that's one of my least favorite. I don't like the layout of it. Meager Valley is super easy to get around. That's one of my favorite things about it. Cascade Hills, same thing. That's I believe that's the first map you play on this one, but you can't beat Trumbull. I think this is it. Yeah, I love this map. And yeah, we haven't done anything with it. Echo Lab unlocks crafting options for plague samples. All right, cool. Trumbull Valley, rock and roll. Oh, that's cool. Oh my God, I didn't know that. Okay, this is, I had no idea you could do this. I didn't realize you could actually select which base if you have the amount of survivors. That's so cool. Wow. Well, now I'm tempted to... Ooh, do we keep a 4th survivor and just move right into Pterodactyl Park? Ooh. Sorry, we're doing that. We're going to do that. I think that's fair, right? Okay, so you can only bring people that were in your previous community already. So I think let's go ahead and bring Broussard back in so we have some utilities. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Doc, Dixon. Oh, I've got so many characters I just really love. Where did you go? Broussard, there you are. Broussard, plumber, gunslinger. Yeah, you're going to come with us. What? How come I can't move him back? All right, well, it looks like I screwed myself, so that's fine. All right, whatever. We'll just go ahead and we'll move on anyway. That's totally fine. But that's such a cool feature. I had no idea. So if you transition maps, you can also select which base you have and that you're at. That's incredible. How cool is that? Love it. All right, so we'll go ahead and take the checkpoint Delta. Alfie says, Pterodactyl Park is one of my favorite bases. Absolutely. So this one, and I don't think I've ever actually moved into it for an extended period of time. Typically what I'll do is I'll move into new bases just to scavenge the stuff around them so you can drop off all of your... let's start as... Gerald. Gerald needs the experience. But just to like clear it out and you can drop off all the rucksacks back at base. But all right, and here we are in Checkpoint Delta.
Exciting, but it's not action movie exciting. I have an idea to fix that.
We're gonna just start upgrading some stuff right off the bat. So now we're back in no power, no water. That kind of sucks. But it's okay. Look at that. We're maxed out on our influence. To start a game like this in a Nightmare Zone with maxed out influence is phenomenal. And open outpost, we got 6 already because this is one of my favorite things is your command center. Once you upgrade it, as you move, it remains upgraded. You don't have to keep doing it and keep doing it because that would just be a huge pain in the ass, honestly. So, okay, beds are getting fixed. How much labor do I have? 3, 4, nice, I get 5. I got 5 labor with just these 3 people. That's awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and upgrade our storage because we're definitely going to need that. And let me make sure that my multiplayer... Okay, yes, multiplayer is open. Kev, DJ Clayton dropping in already. Thank you, buddy. So remember, everything is way more dangerous. Everything. And, I mean, we're going to start finding hordes, literally hordes of ferals. Oh, my dumbass. Okay, well, we didn't get the Megalodon, but we did end up with all of our, with both of our Banditos, which I'll take that any day. You know me, I love a Bandito, and I'm cool with that. Okay, so, Gerald needs to... Oh, no way! Was I wrong? Haha, nice! All right, I forgot that this base actually has 4, count them, 4 parking spots. Okay, so we're gonna take some time. We're gonna get acclimated to the new area. In these harder zones, so I believe we're gonna find our first feral horde, I believe it's what it sounds like. But basically all of the hordes, for the most part, will have at least 1 freak in them. So you'll have hordes of bloaters, screamers, ferals, and even literally 2 or 3 blood plague juggernauts working together. And that's often when we're gonna find some struggles with staying alive, is because it gets nuts. Like I'll have a handful of juggernauts attacking the base, and you have so many NPCs that you can't control that they'll just run up there and hit them, and it's very non-strategic, and then they die, and you had no control over it. It's heartbreaking. So hopefully we can avoid that as well. And I'm not trying to scare us. I'm just being real. This is definitely ramping up the difficulty way more than standard to Dread Zone. Dread Zone to Nightmare is a whole other thing. So we are still in a relatively safe area. Maybe I should switch to my garbage characters. I will say, anybody who's in the game who's going to be sticking around, thank you so much for the assistance. But mainly, yes, do not risk anyone you don't want to risk. If you're afraid of them passing on, like I've been saying, it is definitely going to be a higher probability. So if you want to avoid losing people, that's going to be your best bet. I think first and foremost, let's go ahead and get scouted and scavenged. We're going to just work on the areas around us as we upgrade the base. Oops. Oh, geez. We'll come back to that military outpost. It's typically pretty good. But yeah, bit by bit, we'll just kind of work our way through. Now, we had a builder. We had a trader. So I think this playthrough, I think we should get violent with it. We should do. I think we should do a warlord leader or sheriff. Of course, we could do sheriff, but I think Nightmare calls for a bit of the. Oh my goodness! I didn't see that guy. Calls for a bit of a heavy hand in the assault category. So.
Suppose we can do something.
All right. So really, I just want to clear this area because, again, this is the zone where we're going to want as much gear as possible. So we're going to clear out each area before we move. And of course, we're going to need another survivor before we can even move into another base, which I do think we should take Alfie's advice and we should go ahead and move into Pterodactyl Park and get their favorite base, our base. There's also a great opportunity for looting that city up there, which I think is, what's it called? It's called, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. There's the name of the neighborhood I can't recall right now, but...
Catch my breath.
What is it? That's gonna drive me nuts. All right, nice job clearing that horde. All right, so I think for the most part... Okay, resource-wise, yeah, meds, ammo, that's going to be the primary focus. Materials, we're good for days. We'll be all right there.
Plague zombies.
Yeah, but every single, every plague zombie, I'm sorry, every screamer being plague that gets so frustrating because I think there's some connection they all have. If you alert one, you'll see a whole line of screamers just start yelling their heads off. Because you attacked one. It's really strange. I feel like they react differently than normal screamers. So, yeah, I'm excited to get into it. Once we get into some plague zone, we're really gonna see a difference. I am excited. So prepare yourselves, friends. All right. And the loot is also a lot less impressive, I'll tell you that much. All right, we're gonna head back to the truck, and
This place is certainly
actually, I think our base is ready to get upgraded as well. Yeah, actually, if somebody doesn't mind, whoever. Actually, I'll scoot us down there real quick. I'm gonna finish upgrading this base here, and yeah, we'll make a quick pit stop down at the jug nearby. Yeah, definitely get used to. So in this playthrough, more than any, you'll see me ignoring a lot of threats on the map because, you know, we got to kind of how and when we take them out is going to be a bit more important this time around.
I gotta stay clear of that plague bloater.
All right, I got 4 chests here. Nice, nice, nice. That's what I was hoping. Go ahead and drink some of that. Take these. And let's go ahead and heal up a little bit. All right. But thank you once again to every single person who is joining us tonight. It's phenomenal to have you here. Thank you so much. Hopefully your Monday is going extremely well. Let me know what you've been up to, what you've been doing. What are you looking forward to? On the cusp of so many exciting opportunities coming up. I'm excited to go to the zoo as often as possible, I'll tell you that much. All right, back to base we go. Anytime we find those military outposts, I think that's a crucial stop. If you drive by a military outpost or something like that and it doesn't turn black on the map right away, stop and loot it. That's going to be some of the best places in this game. Okay, let's go ahead and drop. Ammo, fuel. Okay, yeah, I thought it'd be out of storage on that. But yeah, look at this.
Hey, Lily, it's Ray Santos.
Freaking sighted AK-47. Well, that's Gerald's now. Sorry, man. You get to keep that one.
They seem like
Okay, we have one more space open.
Thanks, Ray. It's
So,
nice to
workshop.
hear people are coming back to the valley.
Flash 77's, what is this map called? This is Trumbull Valley. So this is actually the State of Decay 2 version of the first map from the only map from the first game. But Flash, welcome in. I don't believe I've seen Flash around here. Welcome in. It's great to have you. Phenomenal to have you dropping on in. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. If you haven't already, definitely feel free to hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you join the Real One family. Maggie says we're moving in a couple of weeks, so you're keeping Emma and I company while we pack. Well, welcome to both of you. Phenomenal. Thank you so much for being here, and glad we can help with the packing. It is definitely the funnest part of moving, right? Everyone loves packing. It's just heaps and heaps of fun the entire time. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch at this point to Spot because she's got a mission that we want to take on. But yeah, Flash, this is like I said, this is Trumbull Valley,
You know what I
and
think? I think it's
personally
time
my favorite
somebody
map.
told
I
these
love
damn
this map.
zombies to put
We
the
just got
money
here.
back in the box.
Yeah, we just got here, and
Quoting a movie?
it's pretty cool because if you played the first game, you'll see all these different changes to this version of the map. Because if you haven't played it yet, by the way, which we could do oh, you know what? Maybe we should do that. There's another mode in this game we haven't even talked about. Oh my goodness! And it's called Heartland. On the main menu of the State of Decay menu, you'll see campaign. Beneath that, you'll see Heartland, and beneath that, you'll see Daybreak. Heartland is essentially the story mode of this
wonderful to hear.
game, and it's super cool because you learn a lot more about what happened in Trumbull Valley after, and it's after the events of the first game, obviously, and it's really cool to kind of. It's a lot of if you know, you know sort of things. Little hints and little memories from the first game that when you see them, it's very cool and nostalgic, and yet it also advances the story in a really good way. And I'm excited. In case you haven't heard me talk about it before, I'm excited for State of Decay 3 Undead Labs. So let's go. But all right. So this current mission that I have as Spot is tasking me with smushing 5 zombies with this sweet new whip. So y'all are good at base. I'm gonna just take care of this horde in our backyard. Oh, and look at this. It's actually a horde of screamers. So screw them. All right, so 2 more zombies, and then I'll be back. In case you don't know, one of my favorite references and jokes that they put into this game is there's an achievement where if one of your characters is wearing a puffy vest and you're driving this car and you get up to 88 miles an hour,
Come help an old man out.
you you get a Back to the Future achievement reference, and it made me smile, made me laugh. I heard him. I'm just trying to smush his up. It's always, I mean, it's hilarious. Like, I'm surrounded by zombies at all times, and yet right now I can't seem to track down one more. Hilarious. But yes, agreed with Miss Marin. There we go. Bam. All right, what now?
For a real challenge. Didn't
Find a
see
feral.
nearby
Okay.
earlier?
Now we're talking.
Actually, we are putting the entire
Oops.
community at risk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Nobody puts baby in a corner. That's awesome. Oh, Spot. One of my favorite characters. All right, gang, I'll be right back. Just gotta kill a feral with my car.
Searching the right place.
Oh, goodness. All right. Now, this is always the tricky part. Where... Okay, so he should be in this campsite. Hopefully the close quarters will work in my favor. No, I don't see a feral. It's saying there's a feral here, but I think we all can see that there is not one. Ah, there we go. Oh, come on. Nice. All right, feral down.
I'll be home before you know it.
And now we got a sweet new ride. I do think that's I like that quest for the simple fact that tell me that any of you would not would not try to find the sweetest car you could and drive it like a mad person. I think we'd all do that. I'd drive it like a madman, that's for sure. But like I was saying, Miss Marin, I agree with that in reference to Maggie packing early, because that's always the toughest part. Is it's like you feel like all of a sudden all the things you never use, you're like, oh well, I might need that in the next 4 days or 2 weeks or however long until you move. So you don't pack it until the day before, because you never know when you're going to need your backup steamer or something. Hey, Skeeter, stop starting fights, man. What are you doing? Yeah, calm down. Take it easy. Take it easy. But that's what you get for having a rabble-rouser in your community. But speaking of which, so that sounds like we need some upgrades. So you can see here, we're down there in the morale. Now, at all times on this kind of map, you're going to have a -15 to your morale at all times. So that's always tough because you just have to kind of deal with that no matter what. If we didn't have that, we'd be +1 on our morale, so nice and neutral. But with what we have right now, we can't do a whole lot about it. We've got 10,000 influence though. So here's our game plan right now, friends. This area is going to be stuffed with a bunch of good options for clearing out, or I'm sorry, for outposts. But what I really want to find, we need to find an energy outpost. That's, of course, always one of the first things I want to do. And I'm trying to recall where we would find one. Let's see, where is an energy outpost in this game? So basically, oh, I know exactly where we're going to go. I know exactly where we're going to go. Okay, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to run up to this vantage point. I'm going to do a little bit of scouting. We'll take Bandito. I want to make sure, is this the... Okay, this one's full, so that one... We'll take... Come on, get out of the way. Get out of the way. We'll take Bandito. We're going to run up there, we'll do a little bit of scavenging, we're going to scout out the area as well. And then we might even head north and check out one of the coolest, I think... again, I've talked at great length before about the phenomenal environmental storytelling that Undead Labs creates in these games, and... there's an area in this map that I think it tells such a story. Every single corner of it, you can see exactly how the survivors lived, what they did for entertainment, how they communicate. It's just, I don't know. I think it's so well done. All right, nice driving. And there we go. All right. Bam. All right, we'll clear house a little bit. And I'll jump up there and I will go ahead and scavenge the area. I'm sorry, scout the area. If y'all want to do your scavenging elsewhere, I understand. Feel free to do your thing. That's not a problem at all. But yeah, Flash 77s, have you played any of the other maps, or are you familiar with State of Decay at all? Is this your first sort of adventure into it.
My first zombie
It is one of my favorite games ever. Hey, see, look at that.
till I
Boom.
managed
Shed
to
by the cell
hop
tower.
onto a bus. I wish I knew if that driver
But yeah, this is technically our third community in this
That could
playthrough.
still
We
be
started in a
drivable.
standard zone, moved into a dread zone, just finished that, just moved into a nightmare zone, up in the difficulty each time, of course, and it's been a lot of fun along the way. I think we've only lost a community recruit. I don't think we've actually lost anyone from our actual communities. Okay, so look at this jackpot. So this is where I think it's an awesome base. Or I'm sorry, outpost, because you end up using this little road a lot. You can't get across the river on this main highway on the east coast of it, the northeast coast. You can go this way, but you're going to come this way a lot, and having an outpost right here is crucial. So we're going to claim that one. That'll give us power as well, which of course is such a good morale boost, and it just makes everything so much better. And then we'll find some water later on as well. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna scavenge. So I want to get that. Actually, you know what? We're kind of doing. The good thing about moving is you end up with so much good stuff right off the bat that I'm like, I don't even know if we should really get that many materials. So maybe we'll loot later. Maybe we'll worry about just burning through some story. We'll see what happens. We're just gonna play it by ear. That's what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna do it. We're just gonna play it by ear. And you know what? We're gonna put comfy chairs everywhere. Comfy chairs all over the place. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and put in a. Yeah, I guess we'll continue making more 7.62, 5.56. So hopefully at some point we can find a pistol ammo press. I'm not too concerned about it. There's almost always one that I stumble across, so I think we'll find one. But yeah, should be there sooner than later. So actually, let's go ahead. Yeah, let's just go ahead. Maybe our first step, especially while it's nighttime, is we'll make a little road trip. We're gonna scout a lot of areas, scavenge the good ones, but really let's get a lay of the land. Let's just get everything mapped out, and we'll be a huge step ahead of the game there. That might be a really good way to go about it.
Plague heart can't be far away.
That's the wrong direction.
Smell it.
All right, and wrong turns. Okay, so I see what I did wrong. I will certainly admit, if there's an area of the map that confuses me, it is this one. I always go down when I mean to go up. It's a whole thing. Nice, but we found a lot of cars already. That's great. Yeah, this is a very confusing in and out. Oh yes, okay, so that brings me back to the broken bridge. But this proves my point even more so, that I feel. Let's see, where's it going? Wow, I was way off track. Holy crap. And I think I'm just getting more and more lost, but that's okay. We'll get there. So I feel like it's general knowledge that strawberries are amongst the worst of the fruit and veg world as far as pesticides go. I'm very thorough in washing them when we buy them, and I saw something today about keeping them stored in a closed mason jar to keep them fresh for longer, says Miss Marin, dropping in some phenomenal post-apocalyptic survival tips for storing some good, some fruits and all. Oh, feral. Some fruits and all that stuff. I love that. All right, here we go. Now, this is the makeshift bridge of which I was speaking, and we're going to use this thing a lot over this playthrough. A rickety old bridge. And now this was an addition from State of Decay 1 to this version of the map. That bridge was not there in the first game, and there's story reasons as to why it had to be made. So pretty cool. I love that they had added that.
A few of them are still about.
Oh, all right. Now, in this version of a Nightmare Zone, you're also going to see you accrue damage a lot faster and a lot easier. Basically, one scratch from a zombie, and you're going to have a little bit of permanent health taken off until you use a med kit or something to fix it. All right, we've got the influence, so let's go ahead and claim this outpost. Bam!
Hey, folks.
We got power, baby.
Is up and running.
Beautiful. Hey, Bruce, welcome in, my friend. So far, we have got the easiest go of the Nightmare Zone because we are still, luckily, in a safe area with very little plague surrounding us, but we are on the doorstep of even more. So it's going to get nice and dangerous very soon. Flash77 says, my friend told me about it and he got me into it. Haven't played in a long time, just got back on today. I have played all the maps, but Trumbull Valley is the best map. Which I'm sure you meant map, but we're sticking with best Mac. It is the best Mac. I completely agree. But yeah, that's phenomenal, and what a good friend to get you into such an amazing game. Yeah, this is, you know, this and Valheim are definitely some of, they're in my top 5 games, my favorite games. I gotta put, I think, let's see, if I had to go with my Mount Rushmore of games, I gotta say, just because it's so near and dear, Skyrim. Gotta say Skyrim, of course, but State of Decay, and I'm gonna lump 1 and 2 together. I'm gonna be that guy, I'm gonna group them together. And Valheim, of course. I just adore them. Well, let's see, if I had to choose one more, what would be my 4th favorite game? I'm gonna have to noodle that one a little bit. But yeah, let me know, what's your gaming Mount Rushmore? I would love to hear it. All right, drop off some goods, make sure we're repaired. All right, now at this point, I've only got 776, which is plenty of parts, but this is what I was talking about. So we're in a nightmare zone. We feel like we want to hoard all of our favorite resources. Oh, nice survivor activity. Forget what I was just saying. We're gonna go take care of this survivor. Because hopefully, that'll give us another survivor, and we can take some of this hard-earned influence and move into an even better map in a little bit. State of Decay 2 or Outward, best ever. Nice. Ooh, Outward. Yeah, I think I was, I think I just put that on my Steam wish list because I wanted to check that out. And I think JLR, you've also mentioned that. I believe you did, right? I think you threw that in the Discord as an idea to play, which I love that everyone's been chiming in on ideas. Blue-Eyed Scotty dropping in some phenomenal ideas as well. And yeah, so if you have not questions, well, actually, yeah, if you have questions, you got comments, you got something to say about what you want to see from the channel, on the channel, or you're curious about, drop a comment in the video after the fact or whenever you like. Join in the Discord. There's a link in the bio, and yeah, let me know what you have to say. Let me hear what you're wanting to see, or what games you're finding really, really fun. In particular, the survival and post-apocalyptic genre. I'm always happy to see, you know, I only got the 2 eyes, so if there's something you want to see, I love talking about that sort of stuff, and maybe giving it a shot here on the channel. Bruce says, did you hear about what happened to Bud Light beer? Okay, so this is interesting. I heard, or I saw a meme, so, you know, that's about the extent of the information I got from it, but it didn't seem like it was going well. But Bruce, please enlighten us on what happened to Bud Light beer, which it can't be anything good, I'm guessing, because doesn't strike me as a brand that's going to revolutionize anything. DJ says, God of War, The Last of Us, and Valheim. Wow, okay, very good. Excellent choices. God of War, the more modern takes, or the hack and slash from back in the day, or I will allow a group vote as well, because you can't have the new ones without the phenomenal old school hack and slash, young, aggressive Kratos. Flash77 says, I think my top 5 favorite games are Fortnite, Minecraft, State of Decay, Green Hell, and Jurassic Park the game. Phenomenal. Love that. I gotta say, usually park builders are not my favorite, and that wait, hold on. Are you talking about Jurassic Park, the one from like the SNES? Because that's a deep cut right there, if that's the case. That is phenomenal. But if not, if you haven't played the new park building Jurassic Park Evolutions, they're really good. They're really, really fun and accessible park builder in the same vein of like Roller Coaster Tycoon sort of thing, but you get to build dinosaur park. It's pretty cool. There's a plague heart over the swine and bovine that we want to clear out. If you help, we'll make it worth your while. Okay, friends, so... Ooh, you know what? Okay, yeah, real quick interjection. I think I gotta go with Alfie here, and Red Dead is number 1 for me. I think I gotta throw that in the top 4, and I got one more to figure out. So I gotta figure out my top 5. Also love the God of War. Also love the God of War that came out for PS2 a long time ago. And see, that's where I played God of War. We're gonna take out a play card, by the way. Yeah, I played that, yeah, a long time ago. Like you said, fell in love with God of War instantly, and man, if you haven't played it, the set piece moments, the larger than life moment. Are we full? Okay, cool. The larger-than-life moments in that game are just incredible. Absolutely shocking how
We got a passenger.
how impressive the scale was. Like, you literally platform and ascend Kronos, the Titan cursed by Zeus to carry Pandora's temple on his back through the desert for eternity, essentially. And it's just like, holy crap. Ooh, wow. That is a sticky situation, that's for sure. Bruce Field informing us that Bud Light put a transgender person on the front of their beer, and a lot of their loyal customers are not buying their beer anymore. They made a big mistake. You know, that's an uncomfortable one, because it's like, you know, does a beer need to make a, like, can't it just be a beer? Can't you just be a beer for everyone? You know, I mean, it's like, everyone can drink it, everyone can buy it, so it's like, I don't know, it's an interesting choice by them. I think sometimes it can feel a little pandery with that sort of stuff with big brands. It's like when the NFL does stuff for breast cancer, and it's like, oh, you mean the 4% that you give to the actual cancer foundations? Yeah, that's really thoughtful. But hey, at least everyone's wearing pink on the field, right? But that's interesting. But you know, hopefully they stay the course. And if they're gonna make a choice like that, I hope that they support that and maintain it, and don't just say, oh, we didn't expect to lose a lot of money, we're gonna switch it back. Hopefully they stay behind their decision. I think it's a good one. So get after it. Yeah. That is an interesting choice, though, from Bud Light in particular. Like, what a weird choice. I don't think they've ever put a person on their product, so that's just like interesting they would do that at any point. All right, I got a repair kit here, so actually let's go ahead and give that a little fix up there.
Hello, Trumbull Valley. This is Tracy Huerta.
Based David. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, Maggie.
Most of you don't know me yet, but if things go well, you will soon.
Flash 77 says, yeah, I'm talking about the Evolution. Yes, absolutely. The Evolution Jurassic Park or Jurassic World game. 100%. I thought those were a lot more fun than I was expecting. I thought, like, I beat the first one. Really enjoyed that. The lag is getting really weird for me. Vehicles are passing through zombies, can't interact with things. DJ, I've never seen somebody sniff out bugs better than you, my man. I tell you, you got a real knack for it. That is impressive. Oh, it's good. Okay, good. Okay, good. I didn't want to be too chuggy. I don't know. I apologize to everyone. I expect to see my numbers dropping rapidly after that comment. Okay, so I wish there was a 5-seater car. I didn't know that Vicky was coming with. Okay, so I want to see if I have any C4. If I have C4, this is going to make this whole thing a lot better. Dang it, I don't have any. Okay, so we're going to bring all of our pipe bombs, because again, play carts are going to get a lot more demanding on this one. So I've got some pipe bombs, and I'm just going to chuck pretty much all of them once we get there. Rames can seat 5. Oh yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. That can actually seat 6, couldn't it? Ha! DJ with the win. Nice. All right. Well, this is going to be awesome. We're going to load this thing up. Nice, nice, nice. Alfie says, 1, Red Dead Redemption 2. 2, Hunt Showdown. 3, Valheim. 4, Ark Survival. Ark Survival Evolved. And 5, God of War Ragnarok. That's a solid lineup right there. So far, I'm pretty happy and impressed with everyone's selections here. Oops, sorry, sorry, JLR. I'm going to be waiting right outside for you. We got a seat ready and waiting. Yeah, that's a really good start. Miss Marin, though, I think I skipped past that one. Pyro the Dragon, this whole series, it's nostalgia at its best, don't at me. The Sims, any and all of them, Red Dead Redemption 2, Stardew Valley, and an honorable mention to the Ori series. Absolutely, that is a phenomenal lineup, and I love the variety there. If you haven't played Ori and the Will of the Wisps, oh shoot, okay, so that is
Be careful.
that is exactly what we do not want to see. That would have killed all of us. Okay, so we're going to clear a little space here. Yeah, those bloaters are no joke. Oof, that would have been terrible. Nice, JLR grabbed explosives. Awesome. So I'm fairly certain with the explosive that we have, we should be good to go. We'll definitely get, we'll bring down this play card. Alfie says, but I did love Skylanders when I was young. I don't think I ever played that, but it's can you really beat the games you played when you were young? You just can't. All right, cloud is clear. Very good. DJ, whenever you're all set, buddy. Where'd you go? DJ grabbing a Bandito, it looks like. What you doing, buddy? Oh, nice. Awesome. So this is actually going to work out perfectly. We're going to go take care of this plague heart in the middle of this town. Hopefully that'll actually clear out the center part. That would be incredible. If we get the luck. Ooh, I think we will. I think we're going to get really, really lucky here. And it's going to clear out an area that will then allow for some really nice scavenging. So DJ, good call bringing the Bandito, because we're going to need the storage. Oh, that was great. Yeah. That was a thing of beauty right there. Oh, I stopped looking for a second. But if you haven't played Ori and the Will of the Wisps or Ori and the Blind Forest, those are really good games. Again, usually platformers and stuff like that aren't my top pick, and it's really good, and I'm not ashamed to say, I cry very hard playing and finishing those games. They are, the story is, I mean, if it's not written by Disney or Pixar people, they should apply for jobs there, because man, it'll get you in the feels, that's for sure. All right, so sounds like we got some friends to take care of. So hopefully our NPC buddies will not. Oh geez. Hopefully our NPC buddy. Okay, so we're gonna have a couple juggernauts. Hopefully the NPCs will not attack the plague heart until we're ready. Actually, you know what? If all of you don't mind, keep that juggernaut busy. I'm gonna go blow up this plague heart. I'm gonna toss all these. So prepare yourselves for a whole lot of Zeds incoming. If I can destroy it, we'll blow everyone up at the same time. So stay strong. Come on, it's almost there.
I think it's almost down.
Come on, one more. There we go.
The plague heart is gone.
Oh, nice! Look at that. Side by side. You disgust me. All right, now watch out for a feral. Oh. I wonder if something happened with my internet there. Sounds like looks like everyone just dropped out of the game. Okay, DJ, okay, cool. DJ's game's crashed. It's gonna blow, says JLR. Absolutely. It did, and it worked out perfectly. And feral, hey, come on. Nice. Bruce saying, have you ever played on Nightmare before? I am not that brave. I doubt that, Bruce. I think you're brave enough. But I have. I've actually, this kind of become my default playing now. It's one of those things where, of course, it's very difficult. But once you get a hang of, ooh, look at that. Bam, I will equip that, that's for sure. Once you kind of get used to it, I think it's actually probably the best way to play. It's very difficult to take brand new survivors and start them off, but it's doable. You can definitely win, and you can succeed with just the baseline survivors, and you can level them up. It just takes a lot longer to gain experience and to do all those sort of things. So, you know, while it is harder, it's ultimately, I feel like it's more satisfying. We just played through the Dread Zone, and it was fun. Of course, we had a great time, but end of the day, it's too easy. You know, it's not that hard to survive, and it's rare that you're gonna die. You almost have to try to die. Once you're experienced enough in the game, that challenge is welcome. And Nightmare Zone, I think, is really, really fun, very satisfying. And I started off a new community, had some fun with them, but then I also decided to take a purely Red Talon.
Sorry, I can't keep up with you.
Come on, Vicky, keep up. I took a Red Talon contingency, essentially, or a squad, and I've been playing with them because I'm trying to get the achievement for 100 days in a Nightmare Zone, and I figured, oh, wrong button, and I figured that was the best way to do it. Is story-wise, in my head, it all kind of like I'm playing it as if it's as if they're out there clearing territory by territory for a tactical victory, but. So I've actually played a lot of the Nightmare Zones in the last couple months in particular. Basically, once we started playing this and streaming it, I really started ramping up the difficulty as well in my own games.
That'd be a pretty good place for an
So I
outpost.
always thought we'd get to this stage. I always thought we'd bring in the real ones to fight alongside in these more dangerous modes. So yeah, I've definitely played before, but it's a bit of a learning curve, I will say. It took me a little while. I definitely lost some survivors early on when I first tried, but the biggest thing you got to realize is the difference with all the freaks being infected. And I started up a lethal zone community recently, and the ferals being infected, that's a whole nother thing. I mean, that is, it's crazy. It is just nuts. And I mean, they'll mess you up. All right, I'm gonna talk to these two. My pleasure.
Yeah, Chip, I want you to have this.
Hey, thanks.
Sign of appreciation.
I made him climb a tower just for fun. All right, so this, I'm gonna set up an outpost in the middle of this area. I think there's, let's see, what does our base need right now aside from everything? Let's see. Oh, hey, DJ. Welcome back, buddy. Nice and JLR over here. Nice, awesome. So this, my friends, is Oasis. I'll show you what I mean in just a second here. I love this sort of thing. This to me is zombie fiction at its finest. So this was not here in State of Decay 1. So after the events of the first game, clearly a massive group of survivors created Oasis. And nice, that was awesome. And there's all these signs, there's all these sort of rules, and they clearly try to like establish, you know, keep voices and noises down. They had a good setup. They blocked off city blocks. They reinforced it. They had tents and buses and stuff like that blocking the walls. They clearly had a good plan, but something went wrong. Something went terribly wrong, and now it's completely gone. I mean, they had fuel. They had all these different places. It makes me think of a massive this lived in Drucker County. It gives me that vibe, but doubled or tripled even. It's every corner of this little, basically this whole block here, there's story in every single part of it, and I think they do such a beautiful job of it, you know? And also just seeing how they kind of organize their survival, their survival, you know, home. Great. Clearly here was a big problem though. Wall came down. Looks like this guy drove through that wall, broke through the fencing, presumably died. Yeah. And that, who knows? That might have been the end of it. That might have been the cause of it. It's crazy. But you never really know.
I'm about to drop.
What Spot's stamina skill? Is she marathon? If she's not, she should be. But thank you once again to everyone who's dropping in. Once again, if you are just joining us here, we are getting our feet settled into the Nightmare Zone. We have taken out one Blood Plague heart already right here in the center of this town, and we're going to set up an outpost to cover as much of this as possible. Ooh, but that is a water outpost, so that, my friends, might actually be the choice we make. Yeah, we've got a couple different water options. We could do this one, which is kind of out of the way. It doesn't cover a lot of intersections, because if you've seen me set up outposts before, you know that I really like to try to get as much of an intersection covered as possible. That makes it really helpful to mitigate some of the extra enemies and infestations. When DJ earlier was asking how do I take care of infestations and keep them kind of contained, the best thing in my opinion to do is set up outposts strategically to cover as many houses as possible, and of course as soon as you see one pop up, go take care of it. But yeah, so we are just getting set up. Our current base is just this little rinky-dink little shelter here. We're going to hopefully move once we get another survivor in our ranks, and we can grow from there. But yeah, we're just getting started in the Nightmare Zone. Essentially not the hardest difficulty, but it's still very, very difficult. But again, with the help of the real ones, nothing's too hard. Okay, so let's look at the base real quick. This is always a good strategy, if I may, for anybody who doesn't know. Always check back with your base and go into your resources tab and see what you need. As you can see, every day we're losing 3.5 food. That's not terrible. In fact, it's fine because we have a massive surplus of 15 right now. So we can let that sit there for, 3 days. And with the rations going bad and then our survivors just eating it, we got plenty of time. So there's nothing wrong there. Meds, we're losing 2 a day. We're lower than our supply. So having an outpost that would provide us with meds would be a great idea. Materials, we need to actually build a lot of stuff, but that's totally fine. We're going to lose a lot of materials before we move to our next base. No big deal. Fuel, same sort of thing. In fact, I'm just going to do this, make a couple of gas cans. So now, even though we're losing 2 a day, we're going to find plenty of fuel to restock all that stuff. So, but yeah, like I said, to anybody who is new to this is State of Decay. And as you manage these wonderful survivors, your community members here that you accumulate and grow them with their various skills and all that over their playtime, you also have to manage your base. And all these things can upgrade. You can choose which facilities you build. It's a lot of fun to do that. And it's available on Game Pass. I believe Matthew Ussasier is in the middle of downloading it right now. I imagine by now it's probably downloaded. And it is free, essentially. If you have Game Pass, you've already paid for that, and downloading this for free is a great option. It is well worth your time and effort and money to play this game. All right, we're upgrading some of that stuff because even though we're going to move eventually, it's always good to upgrade your base as best you can. So meds is what we wanted. Right here in the middle of this strip mall is the looted infirmary, so I'm actually going to go set up a little outpost in that right there. Super handy, and especially because this whole area, there's lots of loot to be had. Lots of loot.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see, can I? DJ. That's solid. All right, cool. Clear as a whistle. Bam. Bam.
Hey, folks. The outpost is up and running.
Yeah, lots of good stuff in this neighborhood, so we'll definitely take some time to scavenge the hell out of it. Got that there.
Not here.
All right, what are you, 9 mil? You are 9 mil. All right. But thank you for engaging, by the way, on that your top 5 games. I always love hearing that. It's so fun to hear what people enjoy playing. It's there's so much good stuff out there too. That's the tough part. It's like how do you choose? But an old buddy of mine, he played Skyrim at great length with a bunch of mods. I've never played it modded. I've always been curious about that. Because I've heard it just completely changes the game, and I'm tempted to get that started and just mod the hell out of it, just make it crazy. So here's the thing, I gotta say, if you're ever in Oasis and you're scavenging, be prepared to get onto the roofs a lot. There's a lot of rooftop scavenging to get done, and it's always like 1 or 2 boxes that are all upstairs. But let me show you what I'm talking about even more with the environmental storytelling. Like, it's just this whole area up here, there's just something special about it. Like, I don't know. I just love that they clearly were trying to establish a good community of good people. You can just sense that in the way the notes are written.
That was the last one.
And the way things are laid out, it feels like they were trying to make something really good. And it's called Oasis, but if you're a Fallout fan, you know that that's often a clever ruse to eventually eat people. Let's be honest. It's always eating people every time. All right, Tactahawk, I'll come back to that. I like that I got electricity so the fire gets lit. That's very cool. Sorry if I'm sniffling into the mic. I'm just realizing I'm doing that. So my apologies if it's bothering you.
That's pretty heavy.
Nicely done, everyone. Ah, beautiful. And the sun is coming up, and we'll get an even better view of this lovely little area. Now, also, don't breeze past. Okay, so just a quick heads up. If I see stuff on the ground, I'm going to take it, yes? I'm going to grab any and all. So just letting you know, if I see it on the ground, I'm probably going to clean it up.
Locked.
Now, what? Actually, I was going to check this earlier. What is Spot's... Okay, Marathon, Stealth, Swordplay, Gunslinger. Man, Spot's awesome. This is like an ideal build. It really, she really is. Never travel alone. I like the idea, and of course, everyone, in this world should have autonomy, but reading that, never travel alone, I do enjoy, you can enlist followers both from other enclaves and from your own group, of course, and it's cool because you're out traveling together and you kind of have these little chats, and I like that a lot, but I rarely ever do it because I just don't want to risk losing an NPC because I'm not in control of them and they're making decisions that I wouldn't make. And that's one thing I would love to see. I would love to see them have more,
No sign
like,
of
almost,
creatures
I
here.
don't know, I guess, I don't want to say more control, because that, it's kind of cheap. I mean, you can't really control numerous people, but I don't know. Maybe be able to, like, if you could set your NPCs attack mode, like, hey, stay ranged and stay this far away, or something like that, or like shoot from behind me at a distance, or something like that, so you could strategically move them and kind of create tactics. I think that's the move. That would be a really cool way
That's pretty heavy.
to use your followers more efficiently.
Well, it's not really anything special.
All right, gang, we're gonna speed through the strip mall scavenging. If you haven't already, we're gonna bust through that real quick, and then we're gonna zip on home, take care of the impending horde, or siege, I should say. Materials that I do not need. I don't even know why I brought that rucksack back. But I was gonna say earlier, don't breeze past these little campsites with the tents.
Empty.
Even though that did not prove my point, you can almost always find some really good stuff. Usually you'll find some guns, stuff like that. Not this time around, of course, because it makes me look like a fool, but... Bam. Nice, nice. Love finding some 9mm. Right. Drop all these goodies off. And one more. Nice. That was awesome. Got a girl spot. Nice. Beautiful. That was some top tier strategy right there. I like that. TJ says, I don't have room to keep inventory, so I'm just emptying my search containers onto the ground. I have an outpost, buddy. You can drop your stuff off in your outpost. And just in case anybody doesn't know while playing multiplayer, it's a little confusing. They don't really tell you that well, but if you go into your supply locker, that's your supply locker. You don't have access to mine, nor do I have access to yours. The only thing that will, if we're back at base and the car is parked in a lot and you dump rucksacks, those rucksacks will go to me. No, I'm terrified of dying, so I'm staying fully stocked. Absolutely, buddy. I completely understand, but I will do everything in my power to keep us alive. The number one, again, the thing that has killed me the most are bloaters. Accidentally driving too fast and running over them or something like that. Something happening along those lines. Oh, it's just the worst. And,
Can't find anything.
yeah, but I mean, like, look at this. Like, even just the way that they've set up, this hand washing station right on the other side of this little toilet, which, first of all, what a great view for a toilet. Like, I'd poop there. Definitely poop there. And then little beds. Like, I love it. I think they did such a beautiful job. Oh, I can't wait for the third one. It's not going to be... they're never going to make it. They're never going to make it. I just need to prepare myself mentally for that. I'm never going to see State of Decay 3. Reverse psychology. Okay, well, I can't find this last chest either, so sorry, I'm just dilly-dallying up here because I'm trying to find that last one, but I'm sure it'll jump out of me at some point. Okay, so let's go ahead and head back home so we can help out with this, oh, there we go. We can go ahead and take care of this invasion. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up pretty much all the plague samples as well, because knocking down your plague when it gets too high is a great idea. All right, just a quick little finish up on the scavenge, just because I got it here.
That's a lot of stuff. No room for that.
Yeah, but what can we drop? What can we drop? Let's drop these and take the ones I can actually shoot. All right, cool. All right, let's rock. Ooh, Spot's really tired too. All right, thank you for your patience, everyone. Let's do this thing. Let's head on back. Where do we gotta go? Gotta go up here, take it left. Hey, that's south, yeah? Yeah, that is one that cracks me up there, DJ. Yeah. My left. Seriously. Hilarious. DJ says, my last character recovered from fractured discs. I guess time does heal all wounds. Yeah, that's an impressive injury to recover from while just laying in a bed in the middle of an essentially open infirmary. But Maggie, yes, you've been away making soup and you have not missed any deaths, luckily. So thank you for sticking back and giving us your good luck, because we're gonna need it. But yeah, no deaths so far. Everyone's staying alive. Fractured discs are repairing themselves magically. It's a phenomenal time to be alive. All right, I'm gonna re-equip some of my stuff. There we go.
We're not letting any of those monsters inside. Do you hear me?
So food and meds, I think we still got room on. Oh, what happened to Vandito? All right, prepare yourselves for the attack.
Home again.
Let's see how this goes. What kind of soup, Maggie, by the way? What kind of soup you making? That's the thing. Yeah, it's getting warmer. Yeah, spring's coming, but you just but you can't beat soup season. I'm sorry, you just can't. Soup's the best. I love soup.
The base is under attack.
Damn zombies. This is pretty cool. So the place we're in, by the way, is a Red Talon forward operating base, and you'll see a lot of these popped up throughout. And again, that's, you know, there's story reasons as to why they're more prominently here, but I love that. Ooh, potato and leek. Come on, that's a top soup right there. That's an A-tier soup. To date myself a little bit, I spent a few years working at hey, 5-star General, welcome in, my friend. Hello, Mr. David, he says. Great to see you, my friend. How's the day treating you? Hopefully it's going very, very well. We are knee-deep in Nightmare Zone. We are just getting warmed up here, getting settled in, which I think you've been here for the last couple times, but this is State of Decay 2, and we are up in the difficulty, making it harder and harder to survive every single time we step foot in here. Bandito became wrecked. Being wrecked is my fault. I was trying to survive against two pharaohs while out of ammo. No problem, buddy. That was actually, I banged out a bunch of repair kits right before we finish up the last zone, so we should be good to go there. Is this still updating? Wow, okay. 10 minutes left on that. Shoot.
How about we get off our asses and do something about all these plague hearts?
I agree. All right, Skeeter, you're up, buddy. But yeah, 5-star, what's been going on today? What's been keeping you busy? What are you proud of that you've achieved today? Bam and bam. All right, 9 mil. Are you loaded? Nice. Oh, come on. Can I start? The best thing that can ever happen in this game is when you get people that just randomly drop off guns that have professional suppressors. Oh, it's the greatest thing ever. Okay, we got a lot of stuff to get through. Professional brake. I don't want brakes. I want suppressors. All right, nothing.
Due for a run of good luck.
All right, just trying to get a better idea of what kind of ammo I'm looking at. Wow, I have so many guns that I'm going to break down. I've got so many things to break down. This is insane. I don't think I've done it the entire time we've had these communities running. Yeah, dang, we got grenade launchers. We got, yeah, look at this. You can tell when I haven't done any housekeeping when I've got this many crossbows. All right, but back to it, gang. So we've got the snooty sommeliers, which I am not a fan of these missions, but whatever. Maybe we'll do those later on. Wait, did you see that? Sorry, I could have swore that I just saw. Okay, good. I thought for a second I saw that it was in Dread Zone. And I was like, no. yeah. The NPC's ability to scout is a little less quality than your own personal surviving skills. So, let's go ahead and do this Fairfield memento.
Taking too long to get there.
Von Fink says, I'm making bacon, beer, cheeseburger soup tomorrow night. Bam. There you go. Yeah, that is, that's a good one right there. That's a top soup. Top soup. But I worked at Bennigan's back in the day, and on that note, they used to have a potato leek soup there. Bennigan's was never and will never be remembered for their food. But man, I would eat the hell out of that soup, I tell you. Oh, it was so good. All right, is this so Angela? Is Angela one? Okay, so we're going to help Angela. I got you. All right, now how is this guy's skills? He's looking pretty good. We should upgrade the marathon. So actually, we're going to go ahead and run. And along the way, this is when it's going to get dangerous. But we're going to run up there.
We should recruit more people to help.
We're gonna get feisty. We're gonna get dangerous with it. All right, we got some stamina. We got some of this, and we'll bring some meds just in case. All right, let's roll.
Sounds like somebody's in
So
trouble.
if you have, actually, real quick, friends, if you want to switch to a survivor that needs help in their marathon, that's what I'm going to be doing. That's why we're running there. I need to get Skeeter up on his marathon, and the only way to do that is to run. So, DJ says, is Bennigan's still around? My aunt was a waiter for 10 years there. I think we've all, if you've been in the service industry, especially as long as I have, we've all made rounds through Bennigan's, and I don't think there's one left. I think the last time I went to one was my brother and I were in Chicago years and years and years ago, and we went to one down there, and yeah, that was a very good time. But man, blast from the past. But I don't think they're around anymore. Nice. All right. We're going to get our sprint on for a little while. Oh, and by the way, so now Screamers actually have a projectile vomit blood plague attack, essentially. So be aware of that. If you're going up to attack them head on, they will spew, and it does a lot of damage. Yeah, so in case I haven't mentioned, things are harder. Oh, we got a feral incoming. Where you at? Where you at? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. I got him. Dead. Nice! That was awesome. Good shooting. All right, so once we get up into this neighborhood, it's going to get a little bit more dangerous. Basically, obviously, the more time you spend in a blood plague zone, it's a lot more enemies.
I can't keep this up.
Hey, if you're bored, I got something for you.
What kind of trader are you? Mysterious is a. Okay, cool. So these are actually some of my favorite traders because they don't have a specificity. Where are you? Oof, geez. Okay, so let's try to make this quick. Actually, so we're gonna see if we can do this. We're gonna test ourselves right now. We're gonna try to go do this family memento, and these Fairfield stories. So this is an example of special missions exclusive to Trumbull Valley. You'll see a lot of these pop up, and they're only on this map, and they're actually you'll often get some really cool benefits from it that you can only get here. And it fleshes out more of what happened in Trumbull Valley, and it gives you a better idea of the whole story. It's really, really cool. I think it's a nice addition. All right, oh my god, all right, we got a double plague juggernaut horde. So, much like Gandalf told the Fellowship,
Plague territory.
run! All right, barrels down. Keep on running, keep on running. Nice, keep on moving. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a button just to look behind me really quick. All right, nice job, everyone. Just taking it right crossing the bridge. We're gonna head into the fairgrounds. Whew. Yeah, that certainly does get intense. This is another really, really cool base, and I think, you know, maybe we'll try to move into here while we're still up in the area, maybe sooner than later. But this is actually another
I'm right here.
another Red Talon base, and
Looks quiet for now.
if you unlock it, you can actually get a Clio,
Turn this place into a home.
or essentially, this is how we can get the Haven. Oh wait, no, that's in Heartland. Either way, it's a really cool base, and it's unique again just to this map. So definitely worth your time to check it out. It's really cool. All right, let's see what Angela needs.
I used to live here in Fairfield with my family. Back before
That's weird.
everything fell apart. I was a long way from home when it happened, and I've been trying to get back here ever since. I know my husband and my son
Let's
are
go.
gone, but I need something, anything, to help remember them.
Okay, so I found a journal scrap, and I'm guessing that's what Angela needed.
Thank you. This really means a lot to me.
Stop talking so breathily.
Here,
Jeez.
a lot of people were quarantined by the reservoir in the early days. I'd go up there myself.
Okay, so we're gonna be heading down the street to the reservoir. Hey, come on. All right, let's hit it, gang. Now, my goal is hopefully we can get here, and I know at this point I'm like, I should have just drove, but, oh. Come on. But hopefully we can get here and then fly over to the west, or to the east coast of town, and, oh god, nice, thank you, wow, I didn't even get any infection in me.
Not so effective with the sneaking.
But hopefully we can scoot all the way over there and save them from the freak in the house. I doubt it, because we got a little bit of a time crunch. Nice, there we go. All right, now we're leveling up. Let's fly. Let's fly. A little horde of... Okay, so actually, let's go ahead and... Let's take this bridge south of here. Take it back. We do not want to drop into that gulch. I did that the other day, and I was stuck there for far longer than I care to admit. And it sounds like... Alright, so... Oh no, that Juggernaut horde definitely found us. Alright, keep on trucking. Hey.
Exhausted.
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this should clear up.
Alright, we're gonna sprint all the way through Oasis. Get a nice daytime view of it.
Bad news. We left things lying around and some of our supplies were ruined.
That's okay. But thank you to everyone who also dropped in on Thursday for our Small Land stream. I'd been saying I wanted to check that out for a while, and boy, did I. It's been very fun to watch the Discord, and I've been seeing a lot of, I believe, Miss Marin, and I think Blue Eye, I think they also been spending some time playing it. And I'm glad that I'm not alone. That you pretty much have to play that game right now in peaceful mode to get any sort of progress, because based on the comments I've been reading, it's nearly impossible if you're fighting it just normal, because it's, yeah, I was getting smoked. I don't remember what the final count was, but it was at least 10 deaths. But it was a lot of fun. Nice, Miss Marin says, I've basically only been playing Small Lands lately. And, you know, based on the comments, it seems like you're enjoying it, which is great. And I do plan on playing it some more myself, but I think I'm gonna have to, yeah, swap it over to peaceful mode. Just to see what it has to offer, because I'm not giving up on it. I don't know if we'll stream it again, but we'll see. If I'm playing it and it's really, really cool, maybe we'll jump back in. But either way, thank you to everyone who showed up and gave me some nice interaction on that video. That was very sweet of you. And it was fun until it wasn't fun. But Miss Marin says, I'm proud of you for trying to go without peaceful mode, but I think you'd really like it when you can actually run around and explore. Yeah, that would be a lot more fun. I think, oh wow, 2 play cards right here. Yeesh.
I'm sure you'll do a great job, hon. Thank you.
Alright, Feral, I got him.
Found the best potential outpost in town.
Alright, little infestation, no problem. Hey, there we go. Oh, let me get up. No, no, get up the.
Reloading.
Oh, come on. Oh, I need to pick a melee specialty. Striking or endurance? I'm gonna go striking. Which I wish I had a blunt weapon. Dang it. All right, infestation down. Check. Oh, I think we're running out of time on that freak in the house mission. Uh-oh. But thank you, Miss Marin. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was, like I said, it was fun and I enjoyed it. And I didn't want to start the stream, or not start the stream over, but I didn't want to reset the settings. So I'm like, it's our first look. It's our time to, you know, this is what the game kind of by default was set up as. So in my head, I'm like, hey, we're going to try as they intended it to be played. And,
Oh my gosh.
and that's what we did.
Hippopotamus. It belonged to our son. Can you bring it to me?
Yeah, I'll bring it to you. What the hell am I going to do with Hippopotamus?
We're being overwhelmed here.
Okay, so that...
Bozeman Pass. This is your final warning to clear out. Operation Drawbridge will create a choke point through the mountains.
Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, I'm going the wrong damn way. All right. All right, let's try to be as quick as possible.
Awfully dangerous.
Does anybody have a repair kit by any chance? I doubt it, but does anybody happen to have one? Oh, come on, get lucky. Get lucky. Nope. Booze. I didn't. Let's see. Let's risk it. If I can find a repair kit, we're definitely gonna fix up that truck right outside the front gate. Ah. It's fuel. Well, maybe we'll get lucky and it's good to go. I'm really not too concerned about it though. It'll be fine. Oh, we got a little barrel action. Nice job. All right. Let's scoot. Let's scoot. All right. But yeah, it was fun to drop into something a little bit different, and I've been enjoying using Thursdays as an opportunity to try out some new games. You know, I think it's a good time to just shake it up a little bit, see what else is out there, and you know, these Monday nights are definitely our main time together and to do this thing the right way. So thank you again to everyone who's of course dropping in, and if you haven't already, definitely feel free to hit that like button for me. Of course, looks like most of you have, and I appreciate every single one of those because they certainly help get this video out to more people, and more people that see it, the more real ones join in, and the more fun we get to have. So definitely hit that like button if you haven't already. We did destroy a play guard, so I'd say that's a pretty damn good reason to do it. But hey, whatever you're comfortable with, there is no pressure. Now maybe we'll get lucky. It's not on fire, so we might be able to drive this thing out of there. Nice. Sound like we're starting.
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this might just clear up.
All right, we're gonna risk it. We're gonna risk trying to get to Angela. And over to the east side, which I kind of doubt, but we'll see. As long as I can figure out how to get to the bridge that crosses the river, we're good. But I don't think I can. This is a bug I've noticed a lot recently, which it seems like damaged cars do this kind of glitch in and out thing where it looks like the car disappears. But as soon as I repair it, it goes away. But yeah, I've definitely noticed that happening a lot more lately. Here's your hippopotamus.
See what you found? We gave this to Anthony when he turned 2.
I don't have time to listen to you, Angela.
He called it hippopotamus because he couldn't say hippopotamus.
I don't care.
I really
I just, yeah, come on, let's go. I got things to do.
Begin to thank you.
Please accept this. You've more than earned it.
Come on.
Sure thing.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, you know, I can't argue with that.
I'll be moving on now. Being here without my family.
I'm trying to be polite and like half listen to her, but we gotta go.
Stay on my toes while I'm in plague territory.
All right, how long do we got? Oh my god, a minute 24. Not a chance in hell we're gonna make it.
Chicken, so how about you get right over here?
You know what, punk? Oh, they're so screwed. They're so screwed. Get off. All right, and I don't know where. Yep, they're dead. 1 minute to get over there? I doubt it. But we gotta try, right? Gotta try. That's the wrong way. Oh boy. Always have to try, absolutely. 40 seconds. Oh boy. So there's the broken bridge. Uh-oh. They're dead. Oh boy. Come on. Oh no. Well, more than anything, I wanted to head this direction anyway, just to go ahead and start scouting this neighborhood. Spencer's Mill, that's what it's called. Spencer's Mill is the name of the neighborhood that we're gonna head to right now. And failed. Yep, alright, that's fair.
A little too late, I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Ah well. More their fault than mine. Does that mean to say? It feels like we're kind of lucking out, and the plague hearts seem to be very tight together. I was updating the map beacon with the next turn. Nice. Okay, I was wondering. I thought that works. I thought that's what you were doing. Actually, that worked out really well. Thank you, DJ. Yeah! Nice, nice.
I can't keep this up.
All right, now what? Excuse me. So maybe I'll throw a quick outpost. Yeah, I'm just going to throw a quick outpost there. 90% of the time, and I'm going to do it as soon as we clear the area, but this ammo shop is definitely my go-to outpost for this area. Y'all can stay right here. I'll be back in 2 shakes. Actually, if you want to come back or come with me, if you need an outpost, definitely hop on in. All right. Skirt. This whole streaming thing has got me thinking. I started watching. Actually, I started and finished the series of Mythic Quest, which, as I've mentioned, I'm a big fan of. Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and Rob McElhenney started a show on Apple TV called Mythic Quest, and it's kind of about game development and streaming and all that stuff. And it's I was watching it, laughing at quite a few different things on there that I'm like, I get that. Yeah, it's pretty good. I shouldn't say that. It was entertaining. There was plenty of times where I'm like, not the greatest show I've ever seen, but entertaining. It was. I'll definitely give it that. So yeah, check it out if you like some sort of satirical video game development. All right, we got an outpost up and running. Drop all that gear off.
That's all of that.
Those weak painkillers do so little, it's just hilarious.
I could use a little help. Anybody listening?
All right, Rich. Let's see what Rich needs. Where are you at, buddy? You're kind of far away. I don't know. Nah, we'll help him. We'll help him. That's fine.
I'll keep my eyes peeled for you.
All right. Oh, nice. Looks like the truck was repaired. Thank you, whoever did that. Appreciate you both. Let's see. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna try to upgrade this once again to level 3. And hopefully, well, actually, shoot, we don't have the members to do it anymore. That's what I should have been doing. I should have been making some C4 in the previous map, but that's okay. You know, sometimes, you know, I definitely like to come equipped, but it's easy to kind of cheese it up if you make too many things too easy on you. Thank you for the gas. Appreciate you. All right, let's go see what Rich needs. Travel to the McGill residence to see what... Wow. There we go.
Plague territory is a bad place to hang out for too long.
Now, Pterodactyl Park that was mentioned earlier is right here, which essentially they took the trailer park and modified it to be an awesome little base. It's so great though, as I said, so this is the map from the first game, and it's so familiar, but they changed it just enough where it still feels different, it still feels fresh, but it's very nostalgic driving through it again, and it's really great. But I tried to play the, I tried to play State of Decay 1 again the other day, and it is different enough where I was really struggling, but I highly recommend it to anyone who hasn't played it already. Nice.
Yo.
All right, Rich. Okay, so crazy X-Red Talon guy. So we're definitely gonna do this one because this is how you get a professional suppressor, which is the best. So
Good call.
we're gonna help Rich take out this guy, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna guess it's the one that we drove by on the way here down in Spencer's Mill. Oh wow. The face rockers. Terrible. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting. So we've got a hostile enclave right here, and then this is the mission location of the other guy that's gonna be causing some problems. So let's see. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's how this is gonna go.
Better than nothing.
We're gonna make a quick little pit stop back at the outpost. I'm gonna grab a sniper rifle. We're gonna head over to the watchtower and try to take him out clean and crisp. Shut up. All right, so hop in, gang. All right. Come on, there we go. Actually, you know what? Okay, so quick, another warning. Human enemies are way more dangerous than this. So let me take the lead. I got my gunslinger. I'm actually just gonna try to take him out now. Because I don't think I can see him from there anyway. He's across the lake. I'm just gonna head up to the top of the water tower real quick to see if it's even worth driving there and back again.
Empty.
So let's see. I think with a sniper rifle it would be perfect, but yep. Okay, so yeah, so they are. I can see them, and there's a horde coming in. So actually, we're gonna let the horde have their way with them first. See how much damage that does, and just enjoy the view.
Looks like a few survivors sheltering over that way.
But yeah, human enemies do so much more damage, and the possibility of them actually getting you with a headshot is way higher. I've had full health on a max health character, and they've been brought down to fighting for their life in a second, like with one shot. So definitely be wary of that. But if you are taking out that community, make sure you're just trying to take care of the Red Talon agent. It looks like that's what you're in the middle of, which is awesome, because we want to try to keep the other members. Oh, is that a bloater gas? Yes, it was. Oh, they're gonna go down. But yeah, I want to try to keep the other members alive and just take out the Red Talon agent. Wow, these guys came out of nowhere. Okay. Beautiful. All right. I got 7 bullets left. Let's go push our luck, huh? Let's see. So that's one of the survivors I want to keep alive. So, okay, so he's actually got that. Oh, so, okay, so that guy has the bloater glass grenade. Boom, he's down. All right. I got the Red Talon agent. So now I'm going to actually let these survivors go. Oh, he better have a suppressor. Oh my god, so he doesn't have a suppressor because he had this stupid gas grenade launcher. Ah, that's annoying. But now I'm just whining about it, so whatever.
Like they say, fortune favors the bold.
Yes, indeed. All right, so yeah, so this is Jurassic Junction, which what I love is this pterodactyl was stolen from Prehistoric Park, which is actually this area right here. There's actually a little like theme park, and I just love that they actually took the pterodactyl from out front and brought it here. Which, that's just hilarious. Jurassic Junction, the oh, I see, Jurassic Junction 2, the Rejunction. That's very good. Oh, we got a Juggernaut down here, which this gas grenade will do nothing to fight them. All right, so I hear a lot of shooting. What is that? What's that banging? Oh, that's our sign to go. I'm not sure what that's. Was that like fireworks or a landmine or something?
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this might just clear up.
All right, I'm coming down to pick the 2 of yous up. That's for fighting us.
Sticking around here too long would not be smart.
All right. Head back to Rich, tell him his friends have surrendered. I'm gonna do it again because you deserve it. And gotta balance it out. You shouldn't fight against the real ones, I'm just saying. Germ zombies. I see one nearby. It literally has a horde out in the front yard doing nothing about it. Ooh, nice. Maxed out. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna try that. So I'm gonna see.
Have eyes on a plague screamer.
Oh, dang it. Well, whatever. So in Heartland, you actually have the ability to. There's a mission that you can actually carve out the toxic bloater gland and make bloater gas grenades from their gland. And so if you shoot a bloater in the head and they go down, if you creep up and interact with them, you have like this little, like a searching bar, and as long as you can do it fast enough, it'll tick, 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 and it deflates the bloater harmlessly.
That. Here's a little something, you know, for the effort.
Thanks. I can't use that, so I'm gonna sell it back to you.
Got anything useful you're looking to unload?
Yeah.
Why not?
You got nothing to buy. 100 influence for 2 pipe?
Hey,
sure.
Come on in if you want.
Sell you this. And you don't have enough money for that, so I'll buy that one. Sell that back to you. All right, cool.
Good to see you. Got anything useful you're looking to unload? Yeah, why not?
Where'd the... Oh, I already grabbed it. All right. Well, now, friends.
All right, strangers, let's meet up. We need to talk.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'd say let's go ahead and head back to base. I want to kind of swap out, get healed up, get refreshed, and all that jazz. Yeah, we got him. It's one of the rarest treats to actually kill a feral with a head-on smash. So that's just, I love that. Makes me so happy. I'm being a bit cavalier with my smashing of zombies with the cars. And in these zones, of course, your vehicles take a lot more damage a lot faster, but you know what the hell. With the way that we're finding and bringing in cars, I think we can spare a truck or two to smash some stuff up, right? It's just so much more fun. It's a good tune. Oops, wrong way. Actually, you know what? I should take this road all the way down. I'm gonna guess DJ's AFK. Yes, DJ, I agree. The soundtrack in this is phenomenal. Love it. And I think you're absolutely right. There is a very nostalgic horror movie, old school sort of feel. And I am cool with that. Now, like I said, I love this spot for an outpost, and I'm gonna use it real quick. Oh, I need to get my boy a blunt weapon here. Let's see. Let's see. Mace, that's kind of cool. All right, we'll start with a baseline crowbar. See what else would better. Mace. I feel like a mace would be slightly more lethal than a crowbar. I don't know. All right, metal nightstick. If I have a police nightstick, oh wow. Okay, metal is actually better. All right, yeah, that looks like that's the best option. Let's grab some more ammo real quick. Actually, you know what? Let's take off the suppressor, unload the gun, put that away. We're gonna upgrade him to a rifle because we got a lot more ammo for that. Yeah, we'll give him an M4. Suppress that gun, and yeah, look at that. We got, oh my god, we got over 1,000 rounds, man. Time to waste some ammo. All right, DJ, or I'm sorry, JLR, I'll be at the car whenever you're ready. No rush. Oh, I'm sorry, nope, I was right, DJ. Okay, so DJ's orange. That's what I thought. That all looks good. Oh. I love that Megalodon came with us. That makes me so happy. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm just out of space for everything. Actually, can I upgrade my thing? No, I cannot. Okay, not a problem. How to safely approach a moving vehicle that is trying to pick you up by DJ Clayton. Yeah, don't let me drive it. That's probably the rule one of class. Okay, so we're looking pretty good here on everything. Much stuff. Not overly surplus anywhere, so cool. All right, so I'm not going to really worry about base. Morale is cheerful enough. Nothing that we can't, nothing that's going to beat us up too bad. Awesome. So we're looking pretty good there. And that's empty, right? We'll leave the gas there. Needs a little repair. Yeah, the best way to approach a moving vehicle, don't. Yeah. I deserve that. All right. So we're doing fairly well. We're surviving the nightmare zone. Everything's going fairly well. I would love to have these destroyed by the end of tonight. Our workshop is going to be at level 3 sooner than later. So you know what? I think our next goal will actually be, okay, so trader is going to be here, surrounded by plague, I'm sure. There's another trader up right by us, right here. Okay, so this could actually work out really well.
Hi, this is Lily Ritter, reaching out.
So we're going to do a very exciting gameplay element here, and I'm going to go to the trader. That's right, friends. It's about to get really exciting. I'm gonna go sell
And that
stuff
someone is my good
from my
friend,
inventory.
Ray
Oh, nice, cool looking
Santos.
character.
If you need help, Ray is the guy to see.
He's down there, Lily. I'm no miracle worker.
Don't be modest, Ray. I can't imagine a Trumbull Valley without you there keeping watch.
I'm not gonna lie. I've reached the end of my rope with Lily's voice in this game. I turned all the sound back up because we're all playing together and I want everyone to be able to hear the game. But when I'm playing on my own, silenced. I have shut that shit down. I am so tired of her little girl voice. But she's like a grown-ass adult.
How's it going?
Yeah. Oh, man, it's rough. Oh, she's an Echolab envoy. Awesome. So we should be able to get some cool military gear. All right, I'm just going to park here real quick.
How's it going?
What do you got, Vicky? Let's see what you got.
Say to a bit of bartering.
Okay, so she's got... Oh, man, she got nothing. Echo 2 Mamba. That's good, but I don't need it. Okay, so that's kind of a bummer. But she has 1,200 XP. I'm really annoyed by the male Hispanic voice actors in this game. It's like the voice actors are all prepared by studying Cheech and Chong. Yeah, there's definitely a little more like stereotypical as opposed to accurate.
I left a package for you guys.
I wish that I just hope that in the future they have a bit more variety and, you know, people from a lot different, like a lot of backgrounds and a lot more voice, because I feel like the dialogue isn't that extensive, and I know hiring a bunch of people to do, you know, an hour's worth of voiceover work isn't probably, it doesn't make sense when you're trying to pay for a million other things with game development, but, you know, I think it'd be a nice addition. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I think more contextual voice work would be really awesome. We're actually going to just going to make it easy on all of us. We're going to set up a quick little outpost here. One, we can get some lights on, and two, we can start. I'm going to trade some gear to the trader.
The outpost is up and running.
All right, drop all that off, and let's sell her some guns. Actually, no, I'm going to sell the trade goods, right? Duh, that's the move. That's also the really freeing thing, is if you have a bunch of trade goods to sell and a lot of weapons, you can actually just sell all the trade goods, max out your influence, and then break down all your guns and all that stuff without having to be like, oh, is this better to sell it or not? If you've got maxed out influence, it doesn't really matter. You can just break everything down and know that you're doing the right thing. All right. Get this down there. I think I got enough for 1 or 2 more rounds, probably.
No way I can.
Tons of gas over here, says JLR. Awesome. Good, good, good. Yeah, these spots are primo.
Hey there.
I think we can help each other out.
Wow, 170 for that. Holy crap. See, look at that. I already took all of her influence. I'm at 9330. Pretty solid. Not a bad start. All right. Oof, lots of people just dropped out of the stream. Can't blame you. This isn't, like I said, not the most exciting thing. But we are. I'm done with the trader. I have drained her of influence, so I apologize to both of my fellow real ones in the game here with me.
Bold. That's a lot of stuff.
And let's see. There we go. I'm just gonna break down pretty much any material rucksack for a while. I'm just gonna break it down. All right, get you all repaired. I'm gonna swap my guy. And let's level Gerald up. I think it's his time to shine, huh? All right, looking good, and looking good. Beautiful. All right, friends. Well, I'd say at this point, so I think we're gonna go with a warlord, right? That's probably gonna be our best bet. And so Skeeter, I think Skeeter's our leader. I never thought I'd say that, but I think he's earned it. How come I can't, there we go. Well, Skeeter, your time to shine, buddy. Yeah, he's been with the group a lot. Bruce says, how long are you planning on playing tonight? Well, it is 9:20 where I am. Typically we go for about 3 hours, and so I got about 40 minutes left, roughly. I was seeing how people are feeling. I was about to check in, see how everyone's doing. If I'm being real, I have felt extraordinarily tired today, so I was thinking we might stop a little earlier, but, you know, at the same time, it's all good. We're having fun. We're doing the damn thing.
Maybe we'll find someone even louder to eat.
Yeah. Bruce, are you thinking about dropping in, or what you thinking, buddy?
A friendly face.
Always down to trade.
But yeah, typically we do on Monday nights, we have a 3-hour stream, and it seems to be a good amount for everyone. Usually that puts Alfie to sleep, and everyone's able to hang out for a nice long time and have some good experiences together. So, and that's what it's all about. It's all about what, you know, just spending the time with the real ones. That's the best part of the entire stream for me. So if people are enjoying it, we'll stick around. You know what I mean?
No.
Ooh, nice. That workshop is almost done. 30 seconds. Beautiful.
It's time for us to talk about more than just survival.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna rebuild this world. We have to tackle big projects.
Definitely a great idea to start your leader missions sooner than later, because as you've seen me make the mistake, you know, when we had our builder, I didn't select them till way later, and then all of a sudden it's like all these missions that would be a lot easier to accomplish early game, I couldn't really do. I'll be watching till the cows go home. Well, thank you, Bruce. I appreciate that. That is awesome. Like I said, yeah, we got some more time here still. We're gonna be hanging out. So please do hang out, watch, and enjoy. Oh, I love this. There's our mod that we added to this facility. I do appreciate that you can actually see all of the mods in each thing, in each facility. So like, do we have one in here? What do we put in here? Nothing. Well, actually, let's go ahead and put the cast making. We got that in there. All right, so we're gonna need everything. Okay, but we've got 28 ammo. I could use, so that'll make me 3, 6, 9, 12. So let's just do a bunch of that. So I'm gonna make a bunch of pipe bombs. And I think we should go on a crazy, stupid blood plague battle. That's what I think. How do you feel about that, friends? What do we think? Blood plague, take down some hearts. If we can take down 3, these 3 up here, that will make me feel so much better. And then eventually,
That's what's up, amigos.
that is what's up, amigos. Absolutely. Let's do it, says Miss Marin. Absolutely. I completely agree. Yes! All right, I'm getting a lot of enthusiastic cheering for bringing down plague hearts. So that, my friends, is how we're going to be spending the rest of this night, I think, is taking them down. Where'd my bombs go?
Bad news.
There we go.
We left things lying around and some of our supplies were ruined.
Yeah, I'm aware. Oh, nice! And not only is she saying let's do it, but she's dropping into the game to lend a hand herself. Miss Marin also dropping in and joining in the fight. I love that. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Hey, what's going on?
All right. So, I think, what did it take last time? I think it was like 6 pipe bombs and a couple of gunshots. Took down a heart. So, if I've got 20, I think we'll be right on the line. Right on the line of surviving with what we have in our inventory right now. Nice. Hey, no. Okay, well, I'm not going to be the only one not wearing it. There we go. Nice. That's awesome. Bruce Field asking, Miss Marin, do you have a YouTube channel? And I certainly hope not, because I don't want any competition. No. Miss Marin says, not really, no. But we're very lucky to have Miss Marin as a phenomenal and crucial part to the Realgrogg community. has been here since day one and has been one of my best supporters, and is I'm very happy to have him here. So if you like your Miss Marin fix, this is the place to get it. Absolutely. I have like 1 or 2 old videos, classic. Now that's YouTube for you. Always something kind of stuck in the background. All right, if everyone is ready, I'd say let's get this show on the road and start taking out some play cards. Do I have any mods I can throw in this gun, though, that might make it even stronger? Nice. Throw a little break on that bad boy.
Just get him what's due.
That's fantastic.
Nice. Miss Marin got the memo. Looking good in the black and white.
Hey there.
Nice. Miss Marin just needs 30 seconds. Not a problem. Not a problem. Do your thing. Absolutely. This is going to be an intense battle. I think, yeah, I think if we can kind of hold the perimeter. Per usual, I'm going to use most of my bombs right off the bat. I'm going to try to give it that initial assault, break it down as best I can, fire off some rounds, where I'll just appropriately to hide against the rocks. Exactly. Read my mind. All right. Just a quick little relaxation. Oh, wow, that is up close and personal. So these are the tactical outfits, the tactical uniforms, and this is with the lovely Arctic gray and white, which is always hilarious to me because it's like the least camouflagey camouflage. All right, let's take, which one's empty? Let's take this Bandito right here. All right, a whole squad dressed the same, piling into Bandito. That makes me happy. Oh god, oh god. Tactic. And Maggie Dietrich wins tonight's live stream with Tacticool. That's the greatest thing I've heard all day. That made the night even better. That's phenomenal. Tacticool. Yeah, DJ. So that's actually good to remember. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on certain areas. If you see an enemy spawning in an area a lot, very frequently, odds are it's going to keep happening. And bloaters always spawn right here. Every single time I've played this game, there's always a bloater right where you don't want it to be, and it's in a very narrow part of road. But yeah, just keep your eyes peeled and you'll be okay. But whew, that was close. Nice job. All right. I'll also it's risky to do. Definitely a risky maneuver. But if you kind of slowly lure the bloater, they'll stupidly sprint after you, and with their bumbling, flumbly run, and they'll explode themselves.
Air around these plague hearts makes my lungs burn.
All right, round one coming up. Now these are easy because they're in a shed. So let's actually go ahead. I'm gonna just set the van up as a barrier. And then yeah.
I'm thinking we got a plague heart here.
All right, gang. I'm gonna start firing this up.
Used to the smell. Fire in the hole! That worked great.
All right, so 4, 5. I'm gonna see. All right. Easy peasy. Boom.
Easy. That's how we take this town back. That's what I'm talking about.
What did we get? Ooh, a little AK action, grenade, med rucksack. All right, not too shabs.
Going far with all this.
Not too shabs at all. Well, luckily it's a short jaunt to the next plague heart. Oh, we got a barrel taken care of. Beautifully done, DJ. Nice job. And JLR looks like you're coming around the backside. Very good.
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this should clear
Oh,
up.
sorry, DJ. I think I'm blocking your seat there. Oh, wrong button. Okay, DJ orange, Anima blue, Smarin green. Just so I can remember. All right, let's take this one out. Same sort of idea. Woo. Party time. Three, 4, 5. And so, oh, jeez.
That's one plague heart that won't give us any more trouble. That should mean a lot fewer plague zombies in this area.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Now here's a place worth searching.
All right, so I swear, I mean, really, these rewards are getting a little less and less impressive. I said that last week too, but I'm like, can I get something pretty good? I mean, I guess I just want a suppressor. I just want a professional suppressor or a bunch of them. That's probably my proudest State of Decay feat is my my enclave of red talent agents, both their main and their sidearms, and I've got a full community, 10 survivors, and they all have professional suppressors on every weapon. Oh, it's satisfying. Okay, well, that went well, so we're going to continue on to this last plague heart up here, and we might even just continue the streak. Just keep blowing them up. We're doing really well. I swear, I do. I mean, come on. I have a real knack for that, I gotta say. Let me just Austin power this real quick. There we go. All right. Just like I planned. Perfect. Oh. Another trip through Oasis. That's some great alliteration there, DJ. We can't take out the plague hearts if we're preoccupied with parallel parking practice. Great alliteration. Let me know if anyone needs cure. Oh yeah, JLR coming in with the helpful offer of plague cure. Definitely keep an eye on your meter. And look at this, you can just see the abundance of freaks that come out with these zones. So many more. Hordes all over the place, freaks all over the place. All right, party time. This is a big warehouse. I'll probably go open it out first, see if there's any lurkers. All right.
I have to get more of those.
Three. Oh, nice. All right, look at that. And look at this. The entire neighborhood, beautiful. Hell yeah. Oh, and there's a water. Okay, well, that's going to be our water up. Ooh, or is that? Oh, that's actually just a factory. So yeah, I think this should become our water. Yeah? Yeah, is that what I think? I do think that is what I think, because I would love to have another outpost up in this neighborhood, especially because we're probably going to take this daybreak FOB once we're ready. Once we have a couple more survivors, I think that'd be a really cool move to make. All right, well, nice job, everyone. Great work clearing out those plague hearts. That made it too easy with all you great friends watching my backs there. That was awesome. Survivors at their best. I'll drive to our next location and then fix the truck. I'm terribly sorry. Sorry, friends, I just realized real quick. I'm going to be back in 2 seconds. I'm just going to claim this as an outpost. So, by the way, if anybody's going to need an outpost or you want to drop anything off, I'm creating one in this little watershed.
Shambling corpse to be seen.
Bam.
The outpost is up and running.
We'll bring the Wily Pete. Why not?
I suppose we can do something with this.
All right, I'm coming. I just love seeing all 4 colors of multiplayer in the car. I just love that so much. It makes me so happy. All right, so I think let's take care of this infestation because like we've said, taking care of them as soon as they pop up is the best way to mitigate their growth. I think, was it Chris Meek? Or maybe even Bruce Field, but I think somebody last week mentioned that update 33 is slated to... Come on, David, figure out how to drive, for Pete's sake. But I believe they said that that was intentional. I was trying to kill the zombie. But update 33, I think, is supposed to launch in mid-May, I believe, is what we heard. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm hoping that's the case. I'm very excited to see what updates they bring and what's actually gonna, come through and what's gonna be kind of left by the wayside. But yeah, it's always exciting, when they've got something down the pipeline. It's like, can't wait to see what they come up with. And again, to go back to what we were talking about earlier, that's the same thing with Valheim. What the hell is going on with me? I mean, come on. There we go. Just drive nice and careful. There we go. All right, we're going to scout this place once we get back. Ooh, you know what? I'm actually just going to light up this infestation. I got a Wily Pete grenade. And I'm just going to treat them to a little snack. Woo!
Seems to me like we've damn near cleared the whole town of infestations.
Nicely done. Beautiful job.
There's a small town outside New Orleans with 500 houses and not a single drivable car. I know because I crashed them all before I learned the importance of auto repair. Don't make my mistake.
I would love to meet Twain at some point. I think he'd be an interesting character to introduce because he's kind of been this mythical voice, for pretty much. I think he was in State of Decay 1, and yeah, I think it would be kind of cool. It's like when you first meet Three Dog in Fallout 3. When you first meet him, it's like, yeah, I know this guy. He's a celebrity. It's great, All right, gang. Well, we've got about 20 minutes remaining, roughly, But I think we should keep this ball rolling. I would love to use up the rest. Oh, add Grand Theft Auto series to my favorite games. Yeah, I feel like that's a given. GTA 3 in particular. Or Vice City, actually. Probably Vice City. Is Twain in Heartland. So his voice is Bruce. His voice is in Heartland, but I've yet to meet the man himself. I've only heard him, and I would love to have them introduce him as a character or something like that. Would be really, really cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Well, hell, maybe we just work our way south and we just take care of these other 2 plague hearts closest to our base, huh? I think that makes the most sense. Or do we want to swing into the very southern part of the map, which will eventually be our home, and that is the location of one of my favorite bases. Pretty much all the big bases are my favorite bases in this game. They're all great. but this one has a really awesome military base that is slick, smooth as eggs. Yeah, I just need straight roads and then I'm okay. Then I can drive well.
Used to the smell around a plague heart.
All right, where are we headed? Let's take care of this one first. Oh, I'm the worst. I'm just the worst. Ooh, a little military outpost gives us nothing. That's a bummer. It's such a shame how many times in Nightmare all those outposts are just completely drained of resources.
Fucking zombies. You never do get used to the smell.
Whoop. All right, bombs coming out.
Fire in the hole!
Nope, wrong button.
That works great.
Hey, hold on. Sorry, Miss Marin, I didn't see you jumping in there with the mine. But that's good to know. But I think so. The next one we go to, when we head over to this plague heart, I'll have you drop whatever mines you want to place. That's an awesome help.
I don't want to be here any longer than I have to.
All right. Oh, and poor Thompson, really. Little annoyed with these rewards. That's good. She says all good. I knew the risk. All right. It is a short drive, so feel free, whoever's in the driver's seat, to just head on over to my marker right there. What's going on here? Choose a new. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. So yeah, so we're actually going to need to move before I can even do my my warlords. First mission, we're gonna need a large slot to build an armory. All right, and we're good right here. Nice.
Yeah. I don't think we've got a plague heart nearby.
All right, marathon discipline endurance. Oh, okay, so I'm already leveled up in my endurance. Nice.
Nice move, if I say so myself.
That was awesome. As I'm picking them up and body slamming them, JLR blows their head off. That was awesome. Yeah, feel free to drop those mines, Miss Marin, and I will start chucking bombs whenever you're ready. Nice. That should just about.
Gotta keep that.
Beautiful. And DJ says, I see that everyone has already dropped their likes. It certainly does look like it, absolutely. And if you haven't, please, I would love to have you hit that like button for us. After clearing 5 plague hearts in about 25 minutes, I'd say that's a pretty good reason to press that like button for me. That'd be awesome. I sincerely appreciate it. And yeah, thank you, DJ, for the shout out there as well. That's always nice to see. Oh, I thought I was getting a suppressor. I just need to let it go. Just need to let it go. Oh, nice. And we got some pipe bombs put at home, so we are down to my final 3.
Supplies just lying around, and some of them got ruined.
Yeah. Do you think I don't know this, people at base? Do you think I'm unaware that my stuff is breaking? I know, but it's fine. It's fine. I went to press like, and then the feral happened. I do apologize, but thank you very much for that. I sincerely appreciate it. Looks like we bumped up a little bit in the numbers as well, so thank you to everyone for pressing that button for me. It really is the little things that helps. It does. It helps the channel out a whole lot, and the more we get that going, yeah, the more views this seems to get. So that's always helpful, and I couldn't do it without any of you. So thank you so very much, everyone. I love this glitch. I love this glitch. Look at this. I love that so much. sometimes it'll happen where their head's blown off, and they still. I love that. All right. So I think for the last bit here, what do you say, friends? I think we should. Oh, actually, we got some infestations to take care of. Everyone, Bandito. Nice. I gotta say, I think we might have to make this a thing of wearing the same uniform to go attack plague hearts. it gives me way more happiness than it should. All right,
Take out the nearest plague heart. This should clear up.
Man. I don't want to jinx myself, but I feel like right about here is where I usually get stuck between these. I drove really slow. This, actually, to our left here, this house is, in the first game, one of my favorite bases ever. It's my goal every time to get there. Okay, and so this is another Trumbull Valley exclusive quest line. Tressie is an awesome botanist who is working on the plague walls, which if you haven't played the story of Heartland, that might not make a lot of sense, but she's a great character, very cool, and she has some mods for your base that, again, are exclusive to Trumbull Valley. Oh, we made that look incredibly easy. Couple of stragglers, where you at? Where are you at? Nothing. Nothing. Cleared house.
Not really what I was hoping for. Seems to me like we've damn near cleared the whole town of infestations.
What? So this, to DJ's point, I think infestations do pop up really quickly. Like, we literally just drove by this house and there's already one up. I think it also is influenced by the amount of plague hearts in that area and how infested the area itself is just naturally. So, you know, we've got a bunch of plague hearts in the area. We're gonna have a lot of infestations because of that, because the plague heart draws them in. And I think that was actually part of the update that they made a while ago that changed the whole infestation process, the whole system of it and how it works. I'm pretty sure that was one thing they could do. Miss Marin says, I could use a trip home before we take on another heart. I think we're gonna save the hearts for the next time. We're gonna focus on infestations, and then we're also going to go talk to Rich and give him some plague samples, since we're gonna be we'll be so flush with them after these these plague hearts.
I can't catch my breath.
That's a really good point, DJ. Yes, there are notifications that will pop up saying a horde is moving here or there or whatever, and we haven't really seen those tonight. Yeah, that's absolutely true. We have not seen them tonight, and with those infestations popping up, maybe that's kind of why, is because they're finding a home in an infested building. So that's a really good point. I never thought about that. And, nice. Okay. Beautiful.
Quiet for now, as long as that plague heart is nearby.
Okay, so one more infestation, perfectly on our way to where we're gonna go. And it's across the street from one of my favorite bases, but we're not gonna do a tour. We'll do it when we move in. Pretty much any time if you get a glimpse of a bloater, shoot them. All right, everyone in the van, unless you're taking that beautiful car behind us. But taking just one is totally fine, though. We have plenty already. All right, dawn must be breaking because it's getting nice and dark.
Please don't let me be getting sick.
Oh, you're fine, Gerald. You're fine. Yeah, it is interesting, though, that these infestations have both popped up right by plague hearts, like right next door, so definitely good there. Oh, wow, this is a very full one. Just lighting them up. Oh, no. Whew, that was intense.
I have to get more of those.
I mean, come on. Making it too easy. Okay, well, I would say, Tressie, you can be back later. Rich.
On my way to you.
Gracias, amigo.
Yeah, everyone mount up into the van, and we're gonna head over to Rich, give him some plague samples, and then, and that will probably bring us to the end of tonight. We'll see how long it takes. We might be able to squeeze in another quest. But so yeah, best advice when starting these new maps, if you're bringing in brand new survivors, like I said earlier, spend as much time as you want randomizing the selection process of new survivors. So you start your new map, you choose your difficulty, and then you get to go choose your survivors. Take some time and go through them, and don't worry about the fifth skill. That's one thing I've been learning and I'm trying to teach myself is, don't worry if they're a doctor or this and that. Try to find people with open spots, because you can always teach people skills in this game, and it's actually kind of better to do that because you can really hone in on exactly what you want. The thing you really want to focus on when making new survivors is their traits. You can't change the traits. Once you have them, that's what it is. It's never going to change. Whereas the fifth skill, you can work with that. You can change that. Or, well, you can teach them, I should say. But so spend some time looking for blood plague survivors, for diehard veterans if they're Red Talon agents. Hygiene is a great skill. It seems underrated. But if they have that fifth skill and it's hygiene, definitely go with that. It's actually really valuable. It increases your entire community's infection resistance, I think by 40 or 50%, just by one person knowing the hygiene skill. It's really, really good. But yeah, Unbreakable is, in my opinion, the best. Because you can just have somebody that goes out there and just tears it up. They can get grabbed by a juggernaut, slammed into the ground, and they don't take trauma. So that's really awesome. But once you're in there, definitely do a lot of bounty broker stuff. Unlock as much as you can, because it's pretty much free. You just have to, do the missions. And yeah, scavenge everything, loot everything, bring it all back to your base, and then sort what you do and don't need. Am I going the wrong way? I am. All right, Rich, we're coming to you, buddy. Skirt. Well, if we've needed to find out where every single telephone pole is in this game, I think I've ran into all of them, so we can now officially check that off the list of mapped out items, so you're welcome. I paid the telephone poles to take the hits for me. Oh, there's still time, DJ. There's still time. We all got to get out of the car at least one more time.
Falling apart.
Oh no. Oh no, the truck. It was worth it. Totally worth it. If hitting DJ with the car is going to be the one thing that lights this truck on fire, or this van on fire, I don't think there's anything more worth it. Just kidding, buddy. Kind of. Sort of kidding. I'm not kidding. All right. Plague samples. Boom. Nice. So now we have allied survivors. And you're welcome, because we kept half of them, 3/4 of them alive. So that's great. Let's see if we get lucky and he's got a
What do you say to a bit of bartering?
repair kit. He does not. Bummer. 270 influence. I'll sell you my Wily Pete's, because I don't really like them. And let me sell you my... Nope. Let me sell you my professional break. All right, nice. There we are. Rock and roll. Well, let's get you back. Let's get everyone back to an outpost, just so we're in a safe place when we log back in. I was so tempted to hit you with a car. I'm not gonna lie. I fought every instinct that I possibly could summon there, DJ. Oh, the moment was so right. Don't make me stop this car by hitting you with it, he says. Yeah, that's fair's fair.
Gotta stay frosty. Plague zombies all over the place.
I have no trauma at the moment, so now's the time to do it, says DJ. Yeah, it's all about the timing. I'm trying to drive really careful as well so I don't blow up the damn car. All right, slip in and out, in and out. All right, safe and sound back at our little food stand. I'm just gonna jump to the top of the van here. Awesome, awesome. That right there, my friends, was some phenomenal work. But thank you so very much, everyone who dropped in tonight. It was phenomenal to have you stop on in for this State of Decay 2 playthrough. We did some great work. We cleared out a whole bunch of plague guards. We found them and brought them down. Our first steps into the Nightmare Zone, I'd say, went pretty well. With a group like this, it makes it pretty easy, though. Pretty awesome to survive with ease and take down that many plague hearts in great succession. So nice job, everyone. Thank you so very much. Keep your eyes peeled on the Discord. If you're not there already, definitely join in that conversation just so you can kind of hear what's going on. Give us some ideas if you want to drop in any games that you want to see or play. I'm always all ears for that. Or if you just want to talk to some great people, because it's a phenomenal community over there as well as here, and it's always trying to grow week by week. So if you haven't already, or if you got any friends, tell them about the channel, have them drop on in, like the video, subscribe. It helps me immensely, and we're looking at bigger and bigger and bigger. So I'm hoping to get more people on this and having a great time. It was a phenomenal time. I love this so much, and it's so great to have everyone stopping on in. Thank you for your time. Again, we'll see about Thursday. Again, I'm not totally sure. We'll see what's happening. But either way, everyone, it's always so much fun to have you here. Thank you for your time. Take care of yourselves. Make sure you're looking out for each other, and anything you need, make sure you're treating yourself to those sort of things. But Bruce, Von Fake, Miss Marin, DJ Clayton, JLR, Maggie, everyone who's here right now, all you great real ones along the way, thank you very much. Have a great rest of your night. Can't wait to see you. Till next time, stay real.